And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. We are live, and we're live. I think I said like two times now. Anyways, before we get into the match of today, which is Ascendo versus Flying Eagles, I
And
have some clips to
we are
review. So let's go straight to the first clip here. As if you focus on the jawhead on this match, Matsu, he does a pretty insane flicker combo. Look at him. One of the best of the league so far on the jawhead here. That flicker was the game changer. Because, in my opinion, right, it's just the best. Look at this. Just watch this. He saved the minion. Like, I would do that too. Anyways, we also have another Matsu clip here where he gets a bit too cocky, starts recalling and starts doing some questionable Matilda stuff, and eventually gets taken out here by the team of Zephyr here. Yup, unfortunate for Matsu here. Another clip is from Kyu on the Benedetta. Now, usually when you see that someone overextends, it would be for a short while to overextend, but Kyu here, my man wanted blood and just went for all the way in. Just straight to the base. My man Kyu just wants blood here. Last but not least, and hold on, pause this. For the first, it is actually a good clip from Squishy. Like it's not even a miss or not an implosion that gets some XP laner on the roamer. No, this is actual good clip. Play the clip. Look at this. Just the Kufra Squishy has the Tyrant's Rage. Look what he does with it. An actual good clip. I can't believe it. I am like I'm crying right now. There's a tear running down my face, and I'm happy for this man. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for the clips. Before I get into the match, make sure you check our Discord and make sure you should also go follow our TikTok. We'll be uploading there. Let's go straight to the league table. Something I want to show here. For this match week, we actually had four forfeits. That's why we didn't stream for a while. Last stream, we were supposed to have Flying Eagles Academy versus SV Monarch, but SV Monarch had a problem. They didn't show up, so it was also a forfeit from them. And it was a pretty questionable match week we're having right now. But at least we're having two interesting matches, which is Ascendo EU versus Flying Eagles, and we have another match right after this one, which if I Cre- it is Crescent Garden versus Iconic Guru that we are having as well. Another interesting matchup. So yeah, that's it for the league table. SV Monarch, as you can see on the top one here, Ascendo on the top here, and top two, and Grimoire over here popping off already in the league though. So I'm pretty excited. Also, if you're in the Discord server, make sure you type your top five of the league, your prediction. So yeah, I want to see how it's gonna go. If and I'm doing this on myself. Just whoever gets the best, like the prediction of the top five. I don't know. You're getting something special. So yeah, I'll be seeing you during the match. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ascendo versus Flying Eagles. For the side of Ascendo, we have
Let's
Gina,
begin.
Ryu,
Your
Kenpeki,
team is
Mizu, and
scanning.
Adamski against Flying Eagles. For the side of Flying Eagles, we have Sele side, Kebab, Bablo, and Bronya here. One exciting match, one match I'm looking forward to. Let's see how this is gonna play out. Solo casting today here. So I'm pretty excited as we have the first band coming in from the side of Ascendo, taking out the Ruby, and then the second band from the side of Flying Eagles. I'm gonna probably take a wild guess, and they might go for a marksman band that early, like an Ixia.
I'm
But never
bored
mind,
with
it is a
talent
Guinevere
scanning.
instead. Totally forgot about Guinevere here. So yeah, it's a pretty nice band coming in from the side of Flying Eagles there, taking out the Ixia. Now we have Adamski for the side of Ascendo, thinking what to ban alongside his team. And let's see, maybe a target ban, maybe a meta ban, or a unique ban. We don't know yet. So I'm looking forward to this. And I'm gonna say Diggy and Matilda are priority. Knowing Flying Eagles, Bronya really likes playing Diggy. So let's see how this is
Horology
gonna
is my
go.
call.
Yep, there it
Diggy
is,
is
the
my
Diggy
name.
getting banned. As I called it, knowing that Bronya plays Diggy a lot, they decided to take it out, take him out of his comfort zone. But keep in mind, because he still has stuff open, like Bronya can also play Matilda, can also play Mino, can also play Kufra at some point, and sometimes Tig. Well, last time we see him on Tig, it was pretty goofy, but you know, maybe he had a bad match. So
Always on the way.
let's see,
Your
let's see.
team is banning.
We have a Matilda taken out though, because she's one of the best rotation picks, especially in the roam. So let's see. We have a game. No way. Yeah, I'm excited too. We had like four matches forfeit, and we couldn't stream like the entire time because there was just no games. But finally, we have a game, and your favorite caster is back. Or at this point, I don't know if I'm everyone's favorite at this point. Anyways, we have the last band for the side of Ascendo here, and we still have one more band for Flying Eagles, which is the last band for the first band phase. So let's see, as Rio is thinking as the team here, is probably gonna go for a support or a
Your
roam, and there
team
it
is
is,
banning.
Tigreal getting taken out here. And last band, oh god, not a hockey, oh my god. I regret looking at the chat. But yeah, we have the last band here before the first band phase for the side of Flying Eagles. I was about to ask the chat why. I screw it. I'm not casting. I'm muting myself. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Time to drop
Anyway,
the beat
Joy
of the
getting taken
clock.
out for the
Your
side of
team is
Flying
scanning.
Eagles here. And let's see now. We have the picks coming up. We have the first pick for the side of Ascendo here. I am pretty excited. Let's see what they're gonna go for, as you know, maybe Minotaur is a pick. They could go for a Mino first pick. But then they would still have to watch out for a Franco or a Kaja, so they're still deciding on the
Tremble
pick.
before the might of
Your team is
Taurus!
picking.
And there it is, Kinpeki taking out the Minotaur for himself here. And we're gonna have two picks coming in from the side of Flying Eagles as a reply. Looks like Arlot is already shown, which is a solid pick. And a
Hope will
Vixanas. I've
find a
been seeing
way,
a lot of
even when
Vixanas
odds are
recently,
gone.
so.
Dexter, it's our
And a
Your
showtime!
team
Claude.
is picking.
Ooh. A Claude taken against a Mino. Hmm. I mean, if a good Claude, then I don't think it should be troublesome for him. So let's see what side got for us there. As for the side of Ascendo EU, they were showing the Barretts here EU, but looks like they are still deciding on the picks. If they had gone for the Barretts, it would have been a really beefy draft. So, yeah.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some noise for yours
Eh,
truly.
Hey, okay, I'm back here. I was busy with something,
I've
but
been
we
racing
have
for
for
too
the side of
long.
Ascendo, they take CC and the carry here. Two of the most solid side lanes you could get here, and this is
I will
actually
choose
putting
my
Flying
own
Eagles on the
path.
Your
spot.
team is
They will be
banning.
going for an R-lot here. It looks like a comfortable pick for them, one that they need. Keep in mind, Flying Eagles, they're prepared for this. I've been like looking at their server, and they've been playing a lot together, so they're prepared for any situation that hits them. As we are joining right now on the second ban phase, and Moma Bablo is going in with a ban here, which I'm gonna guess is gonna ban junglers, start banning beefy junglers, maybe assassins that they don't like to deal with, or possibly mages. You know, mages are still open, they're still here on the table. So let's see here.
The falling
There
star
it is,
spotted
Novaria
Your
getting
team
taken
is
out here.
banning.
Still a lot of mages on the table, so maybe it could be another mage band coming from Flying Eagles. But for the side of Ascendo here, on the other hand, they also need to take out roamers. And I would prefer a Kaja ban here, since it is a secure ban. But once again, you don't know that yet,
See
because it
value
could
in
be a
me?
really
Your
flexible
team
Arlot
is
here.
You
banning.
should.
So I would probably put my best bet into banning like a Dyroth, so you don't have to worry about the CC losing lane against the Dart if it's a really good Dart. But apart from that, Fredrin seems to be a solid ban. One jungler you certainly don't want to deal against. And knowing Bablo, he plays Fredrin pretty well. So that was a pretty smart ban coming in from the side of Ascendo. So let's see here.
Do you want to make friends with Nana?
Your team is banning.
Anyways, we have a Nana ban coming in from the side of Flying Eagles here. Solid mage ban. And we have the last ban here for the second ban phase, as
I'm the
it
power
is
of
a
light
Kauja, like I
incarnate.
called it. Pretty solid ban, one that you need to take out here, so yeah. Looks like Pablo here for the pick right now for the side of Flying Eagles. Looks like he will pick or swap. Let's see how this is gonna play out. They are gonna be dealing with such a really annoying draft like CC Carry and Minotaur here, and you don't have a Kaja and a Diggy, so you have to improvise. You have to probably like it could be an Arlot roam, but if you want the Arlot to be an XP, you could also go for like a Franco, or maybe a support like an Florin, you know, Rafaela, Angela. So and then you would have to go for like a tanky jungle here. But looks like an
Light
Exborg is
me
shown
up
here.
and watch
One of the
the
best
world
jungle picks
burn.
in this situation, to be honest. And pretty nice pick also coming in from Mobile Bablo here. Solid Exborg pick coming in. Let's see now what's the reply coming in from Ascendo as they see they're looking at the Lilia here. But they're still deciding. I don't think they need any tanky jungle though. I mean, the team is already beefy enough. When when it's against like a Vixana and an Exborg, they could go for
Gaze
a
upon
Lance,
the edge
and
of the void.
Nolan works here. Fanny, Link, so Assassin is more preferred here. And we have on the
I've
mage
been
here,
enduring pain. I've
Valentina,
Your team
harnessed
is
it.
picking.
pretty solid mid as well. One of the best mid picks so far. You could had better. Maybe Aurora could have been a better option. But Valentina against Arlott here is pretty good. You can take the final slash and use it for yourself. So pretty nice pick here coming in from Ascendo. They have a really good draft, a really tough one, and it looks like it all comes down to Bronya's Rome pick. Knowing it's Bronya, he's also been practicing a lot of XP, so it could be an XP pick as well. We don't know yet. We've seen a Grok being shown right now, which is a pretty risky pick, to be honest, if you ask me. If it's a good Grok, he can do a lot. It's a risky pick. It's a 50-50 pick coming in from Bronya, but I respect the decision here as he picks up the Grog. We have 20 seconds on the clock here. Make sure you get your popcorns. Make sure you get ready. We have Ascendo versus Flying Eagles here. I'm pretty excited about this match. As for the side of Ascendo, we have Mino CC, Carrie, Nolan, and Valentina. As for the side of Flying Eagles, we have Vixana, Claude, Exborg, Arlott, and Grog. I am excited, and so are you. I will see you during the match. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, welcome back. Today, I am excited. So are you. We have the first match here, Ascendo versus Flying Eagles, and I am pretty excited about this one. We finally have the first match of the week, which is the fourth day, I think, of the week or something. We have like last two matches of the week. So let's see how this is gonna play out as Kinpeki tries to provide vision, gets poked here heavily actually, and is pretty low, not looking so good so far for Kinpeki here, but at least he did provide the vision that Adams need to get like a little invade and leave. Though I would say it's would have been preferable to go for the gold side here. Does win the red tree. Will be going for Momo Bablo here. Looks like the Exborg is in trouble. Is he gonna be taken out here? There it is. First blood coming in from Adam here. Pretty well played from him actually. Never mind. He knows his stuff here as he takes that guard aggressive. He knows that you can just engage the Exborg straight away if he doesn't have that Farraga armor. Especially when he's level 2 to level 3. You know, he just doesn't have anything and no flicker as well. So not much Bronya could do here, not even the Guardian's barrier could have saved him, so pretty nice aggressiveness coming in from the side of Ascendo here. They're still going in for the invade, hoping to get a blue buff here, as Adam does have a buffed retribution here. Blue buff has been pushed out from its zone, and a bit of poke coming in from Kimpeki here on Bronya. Looks like Adam is taken to half HP, but that's not enough to shake him. And a flicker from Kinpeki here does need to get out, does not want to get taken out here. Getting punished in this situation right now in minute 2, especially when the turtle's up, could potentially ruin your team right now. So any mistakes is not is just you don't want to do mistakes during this game because both teams are tough teams. They know that they can punish you whenever. So let's see how this is gonna play out as on the XP in here we have Gina, Ryu are having to go to retreat here. I am you by Ryu here, used to take the wall charge. Let's see what play he has cooked for us. Kenpeki does have the money and fury here. Looks like they're engaging Selly with a wall charge, and Ryu does take the kill on Selly here. Gets caught off guard here, unfortunately for her. And this is potentially a turtle for the side of Ascendo here. As we are watching right now, looks like Pablo has the level 5. We tried to go in against the level 6 here, but never mind, it's just too late. I would guess he tried to like go in with the last insanity and steal that with the retribution, but even when you're like one level behind, it's not possible. But here it is, last insanity on Gina is kind of in trouble here. It's pretty low on HP and is taken out by Kebabs here. Just finishes him off, not letting him out. Not even the Vengeance could save him on the XP lane. Looks like they will try to go for a low push here. But on the other side, on the gold lane, we have Mizo applying pressure here on side, especially being on the carry, knowing that you have an advantage against early game Claude. And Kinpeki, Adam heavily poking Bronya to half HP. He does have the wall charge though, so you have to keep that out. Guardian's barrier, just you know, just in case, and to retreat. Eternal Guard. Ryu taking the Eternal Guard. I don't think it's the best, but let's see what Ryu has with it. Like he used the IMU to take Sele's Eternal Guard here. Final Slash coming in from Kebabs, missing unfortunately. Still goes in for Gina here, still going for an engage on the gold lane. Looks like Bronya will have to use wall charge to retreat as he was caught in trouble here. Speedy Light Wheel triggered by Mizu here. But they don't kill Bronya. He does in fact just use wall charge to escape. Doesn't even use his flicker here. So pretty nice for him. Blazing the wedge from Scythe to clear. Stay safe. And Adam's still going in pretty aggressive here. Level 8 to level 6. Looks like a red buff will be going for Adam here. Amani Fury here coming in the last Insanity coming in from Pablo, but with the backline we have Adam with a fracture not triggered yet. He still has it and is saving it for Pablo as we speak. Kempek is in trouble, but not anymore because Adam with a double kill coming in will be going in for a triple, and there it is. What a play from Adam, using the fracture when needed, getting the pills, and it's just there when the team needs him. A triple kill, pretty nice play coming in from ASCENDO EU here, and that is another turtle for them. Taking out Sele, Kebab, and Pablo. The just picking up Kebab here when needed. Pretty lucky kill to be honest. But it's a pretty good kill as well, one they do need, because knowing that Kebab was a bit of an advantage in front of Gina here. Let's see as they're going for another invade. Retribution triggered, but is still taking the blue buff here. Adam is on a huge advantage right now. Are we able to look at the gold lead as they are 4k ahead? Let's see separate hero gold leads here. And look at this. Adam is 4k and so is Mizo as well. Ahead of the entire team. It's just total domination from the side of ASCENDO here. Adam does almost gets his second item here as well. He's going for the Hunter's Strike, I suppose. So, yeah. We have on the gold lane here, Mizu with the speedy light wheel, trying to get some pokes in. Gina is under tower, last insanity by Bablu coming in, taking Gina out, and we'll be going to push the top lane here. XP lane is in throw, but looks like ASCENDO is trying to pay that back by pushing the gold lane instead. As Kimpeki is still staying over, applying some pokes, applying some pressure here, giving vision when needed, and Adam's trying to 1v1 Kebabs here, does not take him out, not even the fracture is enough. Still trying to go in, but Kebab will be going for a dive, getting the shutdown here on Adam, but Ryu will be finishing him off here, not letting him out. Ryu is there to back it up just in time. I'm surprised. Ooh, wild charge coming in for Bronya with a conceal, but Mizu just dodges in time. Activate speed light for you. Trying to get damage in. Pablo though is here on the other hand. Last insanity coming in on the back line. Moni and Fury triggered the flicker. Kimpeki is trying to go for an engage here with Gina and Ryu coming in for the backup. And there it is. Curtain Call Purify coming in from South. And Bronya is in trouble. Taken out by Ryu here. Still has the IMU and they use it to get a wild charge, but still has it there. So let's see how it's gonna play out. Maybe Ryu is gonna pull out like an insane wild charge flicker. As we speak here, looks like Kebab is a bit of trouble as he is taken out by Adamski here. Looks like they're looking for a blue buff invade. And bot lane has been pushed here, gold lane taken out here by Mizu, and a retribution coming in as the one and only Adamski takes the blue buff for himself. Pretty tough match, pretty exciting match. I'm pretty excited about this. Let's see how this is gonna go in the late game, especially knowing that they do still have a Claude, they still have a Grok. So, and a Vixana as well, that could be potentially troublesome in the late game as well. So let's see here, you have Ryu, taunting a bit, Mizu is being aggressive here, going in for the mid push. Bronya does have the wall charge, use the guardian barrier, will be trying to take out, and will be taking out actually Gina with a blazing duet on the last insanity, but Mizu on the other hand almost takes out Kebabs, and Kimpeki escapes just in time as a flicker wall charge coming in from Ryu, getting a 3-man. Here taking a mega kill on Moba Pablo, and Adam is still going in for engage. Oh, Scythe, oh no. Oh, you poor clods, he is taken out and taunted on by Adam and Ryu here. Oh no. Looks like a speedy light wheel from Mizu here, applying heavy poke on Sele actually. They're looking to push and they will be pushing it as final slash coming in, but that is not the best because it leads them right to the Vixana and the Vixana is just taken out instantly. Pretty unfortunate for Vixana here, Sele. I feel sorry for you here to be honest, but it had to be done. Anyways, That's a pretty tough match for the side of Flying Eagles. I knew that it was gonna somehow go something like this. Considering from the side picks alone, just I would say CC and carry taken so early, and it's just pretty beefy. Like it's just so beefy. And it's so good. Looks like Mobile Pablo here is gonna be in trouble as he uses last Insanity Faraga armor is taking out Pablo. Oh Pablo. Not much he can do on the Exburg unless he gets enough defense. And the Flicker final slash coming in from Kebabs. Money Fury can pick out their tower, does only get Bronya. And looks like Kebab is taken out here by Adam. They are still looking for some blood, still looking for some fight here. Ryu does have the wild charge and is looking for a potential engage, but will not to do so. Will be terrifying Bronya on its place here. And looks like for the side of Ascendo, they will have to come to a retreat here and have to, probably prepare. Lord Mizo, though, on the carry is being a bit too aggressive here. I quite like it, to be honest. Mizo's playstyle here is pretty fun to watch. Like, this dude is a menace. Mizo the Menace. Looks like Lord will be falling here, first Lord of the game, and look at the items flowing in for each team here. They finish the items with Lord here. We see the gold difference and oh my, and I'm on that 8k farm here, I mean, it is at this point almost 10k farm difference between Flying Eagles and Ascendo here. And look at Ascendo here, taunting, having fun. That's the oh Gina just recalled. Oh, there goes Gina. But yeah, apart from that, it's this is the Ascendo that we love. So let's see how this is gonna play out. This is actually not gonna be great because Flying Eagles do have a solid defense. They have a Grok, they have an Exborg, they have a Cloud and a Vexana, so it's solid defense as Bronya with a wild charge tries to get Adam and Ryu here and successfully be doing so as Adam is taken out, but on the other hand side, unfortunately, to gets taken out as well. It's a 1-for-1, but I would say it is better for the side of Flying Eagles here. And Mizu's just, being Mizu. Okay. Okay, Mizu. Mizu uses Flicker, almost gets taken out by a pretty funny mistake here. I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Oh, they're giving us free clips at this point. As you can see, Conceal coming in with the wall charge, Flicker, Bronya trying to catch Mizo and successfully does so. Kim picking the backup with the Bronya and Fury. He gets 3 people taken out because it's not enough. Ryu does have the wall charge, uses it, does not get anyone, unfortunately. It barely does anything, barely any effect. And looks like Gina is up last with a vengeance, but is taken out by Scythe here. As for the side of Flying Eagles, they almost get a wipe, though Adam is still up here, and this is a crucial mistake coming in from Ascendo. Like I said earlier in this game, you don't want to make any mistakes against Flying Eagles, and Flying Eagles doesn't want to do any mistakes against Ascendo because both teams are good. Both teams, they know that they can punish one another, and there it is, Adam taking a free kill on Scythe here, catching him alone and just, taunting him a bit and leaving. Like I said, both teams, they're not a joke. They're not something that you can just have fun around. This is one mistake could cost you a game. So let's see here now. I think things are gonna start heating up from now. Probably no more taunting after the mistake they possibly did. Let's see if Ascendo are going all in, full on in. No more, taunting, no more trolls. They were kind of trolling there. They threw a whole fight and that put Flying Eagles ahead from 8k behind to 4k behind, which is still a huge difference. So keep that in mind. They're still taunting, but they're pretty much safe here, so they can do it. Just waiting for a Lord as Kimpeki is providing vision. He sees Bronya and Kebab here. But looks like for the side of Flying Eagles, unfortunately, they are unable to engage. So let's see now. Lord coming out for the side of Ascendo on the bottom lane here. Pretty interesting choice, as the bottom lane is the most pushed. And for the, I guess, Um, this is not good. Okay, there it is. Guardian's Barrier used by Sally here, but it's just a normal Guardian's Barrier, so not much here. And it looks like they're going to try to force a bottom lane here. They'll try to let the Lord, have a crash inside. And ooh, final slash coming in from Kebabs does not get anyone with that flicker, unfortunately. Last insanity by Pablo, and looks on the backline. Kimpeki with a Bonnie Fury interrupting the whole team of Flying Eagles is wild charge with a flicker. Also Ryu with the IMU as well, and looks like double wild charge. Also Bronya coming in, and it is pretty much a contested fight as a speedy light here coming in from Mizu was melting on another, but does not get the target he needs. And a blazing duet coming in from side, getting Gina, Ryu, and Adam low, but does not get a kill as both teams do have a intense clash, but none of them just dies here except for Kebabs and Kimpeki here. What a clash here. What a fight. But once again, you still have Mizu in here. And Mizu is being just as questionable as ever. But you know what? That's why we love him. That's why we love Mizu. Looks like they're trying to close in on Mizu here. They wanna punish him. And they will successfully do so with the final slash, but never mind. He does flicker just in time to avoid the wild charge. Looks like a final slash coming in again from the one only Kebabs with the final last insanity here. Money and Fury coming in for Kimpeki. Almost dies, survives barely on any HP, and Kebabs is taken out. As this fight is not going pretty well, as Size is also taken out by Adamski here with a retribution as well. Still has his fracture and is pretty confident. He starts to recall, and let's see if he's gonna go with an engage. He still has his fracture on. We know Rio still has IMU and is looking for someone to take here. He's probably looking for Bronya here, but we're not going so. Bronya with the wall charge, but it looks like this game will be coming to an end soon. As Flying Eagles are fighting for their lives here. Look at this Itarogar coming in from Rio. Not much he does with it. Adamski, I think he's looking for an end here. He's looking for a way to just watch out the base, but never mind, does get a kill. Gets a shutdown on Bablu here. And looks like ASCENDO don't end. They still have waves. They still can end. Are they not gonna end? They're not going to. They're going for another Lord. What? Huh? That's questionable. Okay, so that's pretty pretty hilarious. Not gonna lie. They're not going in for the end. They just wanna have fun a bit. Maybe have a longer match. I mean, I'm shocked. I am shocked. But once again, it's ASCENDO. So what can you really say when they do stuff like this? This is like the perfect chance for Bronya to just get Gina only, and then we have like a recreation of that one Zephyr versus I don't remember which team clip where Squishy only got one guy with a flicker. And looks like a Lord is coming in, as this could potentially be the end of the match as Gimpeki with a flicker, Money and Fury, but on the backline we have Side getting interrupted, taken out immediately, Kebabs, and oh, we had a little lag there. I don't know what happened, but all I know that game number one went for the side of ASCENDO EU here. Adamski on the early game though, like during that match, Adamski on the early game was so aggressive, invading constantly against Mobile Bablu. He knows the macros and he knows what he can do against next. We're gonna pretty well played coming in from ASCENDO. But let's see if we're gonna have a match number 3 as Flying Eagles could possibly have a reply since they have practiced a lot, and let's see if that practice will pay.
dirty. We
Let's get
have
it.
ASCENDO EU versus Flying Eagles. I thought we were already in the EU server. Didn't need to know that information, but here we are. We find out through the name.
How
But
do you think this match is
Always
gonna
on
go?
the
Do you think
way.
Flying Eagles will have a
Your
reply
team
here,
is
give us a
banning.
game number 3, or is it gonna be like total domination for Ascendo EU so far?
I mean, the way I saw the first game go about, I think it was like a little bit of a draft difference. But
That's
if they're able
true.
to make up for that particular draft diff, then I think Flying Eagles might have a chance. But at the moment, when we take a look, they're just banning out whatever is deemed necessary. This Matilda, who's been a problem in the meta so far, Ruby has been in and out. Maybe it's a target ban. I'm not really sure, but
I
seems
mean,
like they want to
Ruby's
take
been a
out
popular
Ascendant.
pick. Yeah, Ruby has been a popular pick, not one to ban, but one or maybe ban, but situational ban. And also keep in mind, Ascendo might also go for another Diggy ban since you have
I'm
Bronya here
bored. Your
focusing
team
Diggy a
is
lot. He
banning.
is actually one of his best roamers, which is Diggy. And I love Kebabs once again taking out the Guinevere here for the side of Flying Eagles.
I don't know. He seems he wants to eat. He loves kebabs. We know that for sure. But so far, I think Flying Eagles have a plan here. They must have a plan because, like you said, Ruby, I've not really seen it so much so far in the EU server. Yes, you said it is a really good hero up and about. You have the Guinevere being banned out ever since they made that slight change in that spatial
Yeah,
migration. But now I feel like Flying Eagles have a plan, and I want to see a game three because that's what the excitement's all about.
that's true, that's true. This league is cursed, by the way, like most games that we
I've been
had.
waiting
Your
for
team
Whoever
is
tea.
wins the
banning.
first match wins the second match. That's how the league goes here. That's like the motto. But that curse was broken like last week, and I hope it doesn't come back.
I mean, let's hope not. Let's make this the first ever Game 3. I'm here in the Casters as Kronos, everybody. First time in Crown
Hey,
League alongside hockey. So I think, it's just live up the hype. Live up to the hype. Let's have
let's
a
go.
Game 3 finally.
We have here the last ban for the side of Flying Eagles here, and we have another ban for the side of Santos. I think they could go for one of the bans that troubled them from last game, but once again, they could also go for another target ban. So let's see what Moba Bablu here and the rest of the Flying Eagles are thinking here.
Yeah, I think Ascendo EU taking out the carry that worked out for them because you have that Thunder
Your
Belt that
team
helps with the
knew no
true
one
damage, gives a little bit
trains.
of tankiness, HP as well. But not knowing that they might go for the first pick on the blue side with Flying Eagles, banning it out, don't want to take that risk. And now we have here this Barat's being banned out, which has been a problem, especially with that Daytona's Welcome, which is a suppression and not something that you can escape quite easily. And knowing that they don't want to deal with that, take it out. And right now, hockey, let me ask you one thing. If you were playing this game, would you like to be on the blue side or the red side?
I mean, looking at the bans right now, I would most preferably be on the blue side here, knowing that I have gotten rid of or like mainly, like the blue side know that beefy drafts are trouble.
Your
So
team is banning.
taking care of the beefy drafts, like alongside Barrett, Carey, Tig, Mino, and stuff. Now you
Time
can
to
have the
drop the
first pick
beat of
and
the
adjust
fight.
for
Your
you
team
to
is
whatever you want to
banning.
play here. And looks like Joey getting picked up as one of the best junglers right now, actually, but also one that is you have to be really careful with, one that you cannot afford any mistakes on.
Yeah, I mean it's also a flexible pick, right? That's what this first pick is all about. You want to have that flexibility. Not only can Joy be played in the jungle, can be played in the EXP lane as well, can be flexed into the mid lane if you are up for it. So right now, it seems like it's a flexible pick coming in from Mobile Bablo right now, but it seems like he wants to take it in the jungle. But on the other side, Ascendo EU. Right,
Yep.
hockey. You said you want to go for the blue side, but if I was playing, I would love to be the red only because you give away one pick, but you get two power picks in return. And the
Ooh.
reply is there the Arlot, the Angela. Now we know what the combo is going to be. The final slash sweep with the Hearts Guard is going to be a big problem for the
That's
side of Flying Eagles. They got to think of something really fast.
There it is! As we speak here, they thought of a Melnian Fury coming up with a Minotaur here, and Bronya takes it for itself. But now we have another pick coming in from the side of Flying Eagles. Will they actually lock in the Yuzong, or will they go for a mage swap here? Maybe a marksman swap? Could potentially like go for a marksman swap and then begin banning a marksman. But once again, that's risky because they still
Your
have a
team
last
is
pick on, and
banning.
looks like Yuzong by Kebabs is taking in here.
I mean, I like this. I like the Yuzhong pick only because now you're forcing the other side. You're forcing Ascendo not to pick someone that's so squishy in the mid lane. You know you're gonna have that dive potential, especially when you have this Joy. So yes, they've played their cards. They reveal their EXP laner. They reveal their jungler, and now realizing that I like this coming in from Ascendo. They want to send the Angela into the mid lane, pick up the Kaja for the roam, and once they dive in,
Banning.
you get that divine judgment. The suppression is there, and next thing you know is kaboom, and that's all she wrote. Ascendo EU might win the next game, but only time will tell because we still have the second phase of the draft. And right now, if I was Ascendo EU, maybe take out a gold laner. That is a priority right now.
I mean, gold laners and mid laners are a priority because keep in mind, you don't also want to give Valentina. It's a pretty risky pick on both sides.
But I mean, look, think about it. If you were Valentina, what are you going to take? You're going to take the Final Slash, or you're going to take the Hearts Guard, or you're going to
Well,
take Divine Judgment. The only thing about Valentina is you either give one ultimate, or you give so many that you don't know what you got to choose from. And I
yep.
like this ban of Vexana.
Vixana taken out. I mean, I do like Vixana in general, ban or pick, because if you ban her, you get rid of losing mid lane rotation, knowing that Vixana has the best mid wave clears in the game, actually. And that opens up possibilities for an out rotation for whoever has Vixana.
Yeah, true. That is true. That not only will you get that priority in rotation, also when it comes to team fights, that cursed blast will actually the more the merrier. That's the saying for that
Yeah.
hero. And right, let's not forget, you basically get an extra hero with that Eternal Guard. It has a knockup. You have the Deadly Grasp with a Horrify, and it's a really good band. So
One of the
kudos to
scariest
us.
mages.
Well, right now in the current meta, if you told me that Vexana is going to be in the meta about a month and a half ago, I'd be like, "You're joking, bro. Come on, you
It would
must be
be like
on something."
it would have been like a universal joke. I mean, I remember. Oh, by the way, keep in mind also before Vixana revamp, old Vixana. I don't know, but there was a glitch of where her ultimate would melt someone down to death despite whatever you're playing. Though they did
I mean,
bug it, like fix it.
yeah, it's true. Let's not forget, right, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are watching, you don't want to abuse glitches just to make sure you don't get banned from the game, especially in this tournament as well. And right now,
Yep.
we have all the five bans, Hockey. You have the Faramis being taken out. That can be flexed not only the mid lane, but I mean, it is a mid laner at the point because they already have the Minotaur. And like you said, Valentina taken out, and the Nolan, that pick off potential being taken off as well, especially with the Hearts Guard, going to be troublesome. And right now, I feel like Ascendo need to prioritize on their gold laner just to get a better jungle matchup.
I mean, for the gold laner here, for the side of Ascendo, I would probably recommend something like a Nathan, something that can burst down Joy really quickly. And as we speak, Nathan comes in from Mizu, like I said here, and looks like for the side of Flying Eagles, they have to deal with a Nathan now, knowing that it's one of the best picks so far.
Yeah, looks like you have that power of prediction on your side, Hockey. Nathan did come out. Is amazing. I was expecting something of a Brody. Not sure if he's really great in the meta right now, but at the moment, they have a Yu Zhang who's going to dive in. You have that Joy that's going to dive in. So you want to have the corrosive strike for that CC, but feels like Ascendo know what they're going up against. You have the Kaja, you have this Arla and Angela that's going to protect this Nathan. He's basically going to be a funnel strategy, a glass cannon at this point, and now they're just deciding Scythe, what will he go for? Seal already picking up the Nana is going to be really incredible. That's needed in these team fights, especially with that Molina. But opting to go for that Bruno seems like Team Flying Eagles want to pick a team fight.
They are looking like they're going for a really aggressive comp here, having the Joy, the Yuzong, the Mino. They just want to go all in.
Yeah, it's all about team fights versus pickoff right now, and I feel like if bring out the Fanny,
Hey!
and we know we're talking pickoffs. You got Kaja, you got Fanny, even Yin is great. And the next thing, Angela, you have that global ultimate with the Hearts Guard. Oh my God, just pick that Fanny. Give us something to talk
I,
about. Show us that
I
steel
mean,
cables, my guy.
there it is. Never mind that we do get an Xborg pick, but don't be disappointed yet because Xborg is a fun one.
It's not as fun as Fanny. We know that. Come on, hockey. Who are you kidding?
Especially when Adamski on the Xborg here, he is actually a pretty good jungler, so it's gonna entertain us for a while here. As before the match starts, make sure you get ready, get your popcorn ready, because I'm excited and so are you. Good luck to you, good luck to the teams, and I'll see you during the match. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 2, ASCENDO versus Flying Eagles here. I'm pretty excited for this one, and so is Kronos. Let's see what's your opinion on this, Kronos.
Hey, this is Kronos alongside Hockey. We are here down to get down and dirty. And my opinion, this is plain and simple, guys. It doesn't get much more simpler than it's team fight versus pickoff. What would you like? I love pickoffs
I
only
love
because
pickoffs
you
too.
get to because you can pick somebody off just like that. And next thing you know,
But
it's a 4v5.
yeah, that's true. But keep in mind, if it depends on also how strict Flying Eagles play, that pickoffs could be near impossible at this point.
Yeah, you can see these small interactions right now here. The Lethal Wanderer fight.
And it looks like Adam will be taking it for himself as he is trying to go for an aggressive fight here against Bronya level 1, trying to take his resources away, actually take out his flicker. Scythe on the other hand is in trouble and will be using the flicker here. Moba Pablo is just in time here, but unfortunately does not get what he wants.
Yeah, I think that aggressive strategy of the double buff really quick, making sure that Adamski gets that red buff right on the bat, and Kinpeki was getting that blue down low, and that's how they got that super quick rotation coming in. Gina taking quite low here, Turtle spawn in 30 seconds. I Love Kebab is making sure he gets that chicken tonight.
And he's gonna be changing the name after this. I love chicken just for Kinpeki right there. Let's see now. Let's see as 20 seconds we have a turtle coming up and looks like both junglers do meet each other. Pablo tries to take the green here, you know, probably get a quick level 5, but unfortunately doesn't. And let's see how this is gonna play as I Love Kebabs is actually in trouble here, but will retreat. Unable to
Yeah.
join for the upcoming turtle here.
Yeah, Turtle is up, but both the EX players not on the level 4 mark yet. Neither of the roamers, so they're prioritizing their EXP to make sure they have that power spike and get that big ultimates in these team fights that make a difference. As you see right now, Gina level 4. We're waiting for Kinpeki to hit that mark to have the Divine Judgment, but Bronya right there.
Final slash coming in, but Black Dragon form by Kebabs coming, and it looks like one fight is gonna be coming up. Nope, never mind. Kebabs actually tries to double back, but gets poked heavily by Rio and Gina. And it looks like for the side of ASCENDO, they have secured the position for the turtle here. It looks like they'll be taking it for themselves, since for the side of Flying Eagles, they're unable to contest. And there it is, Flicker Divine Judgment coming in, taking Pablo here for the first blood, Gina for itself here. And what a play coming in from Kinpeki.
That's it. That's the power of the pickoff. Once you get the Divine Judgment down, next thing you know, that's all she wrote. And that was the story for the side of Moba Bablo right there. Not sure what he was thinking. Trying to pick a fight when they are on the losing side, especially when the EXP laner was not available for the turtle fights, which is something that's super important. But right now, focus your attention on the gold lane, folks.
Oh, it looks like the gold lane here. We have something cooking. Hard guard ready from Rio here. Looks like Kinpeki is waiting for his Divine Judgment cooldown here. He does not have it right now. And Mizo does not also have his entropy. So if he's caught here by the Joy, he could be possibly in trouble.
Oh, we're trying to see Bronya doing a really great job trying to protect the gold laner in sight, and Kinpeki doing the same. The mirror rotation coming out, providing the vision, making sure Mizu gets the farm that he needs. And let's not forget, Hockey, Mizu on this name is a late game marksman compared to Sight with that Minoan Stomp coming out. Hard guard almost being used. Ooh, we're gonna see a fight, are we?
Mizo is in trouble here. Looks like a fight is gonna be cooking up a gold lane, but both teams will be retreating here since Mizo is out and there's nothing to pick up. But on the junglers, on the other hand, it looks like we might have a top lane gank as Pablo is preparing to take out Gina here. Maybe get a free XP push, since you kind of need that. You kind of need your XP lane to rotate as well.
Yeah, at the moment, I think the side of Flying Eagles need to pick up the pace because the ASCENDO are just... Oh, there's the Divine Judgment.
Divine Judgment, Money Fury coming in from Bronya as well, but Hard Guard, Last Insanity with the engage here looks like they are cooking, and Adam does cook right, gets the marksman, gets sight here, flicker by Bronya and Sele, but no, I mean Sele here, Bronya does not use it yet, and is about to for this next engage.
I
But
mean, it was a free...
stacking up.
I'm not sure what Pablo was thinking right there because he had the beats, he had the rhythm. All he had to do was go into that team fight because there was no Last Insanity, no Hearts Guard, no Final Slash, and that is a pickoff coming again. Black Dragon form, Hockey.
Oh, Black Dragon form coming in. We lagged a bit, but we are back right now. As I love kebabs and poking around. Attribution by Bablo's electrifying beat stakes a turtle for the side of Flying Eagles, and looks like they will be coming to a retreat as they have recovered some farm here. They are now only 1k behind.
Yeah, I was saying that bot lane fight that was going on, Bablo came in quite late, but it was the perfect opportunity to pick him off because there was no Divine Judgment, there was no Entropy, there was no Heart's Guard, no Last Insanity, and I mean, that was a free kill, but here Entropy, just to defend that bot lane turret.
Applies heavy poke as Bronya shows himself and goes on Money and Fury hard guard triggered here by Ryu. But is it enough? And it's not, as Ryu, it's not enough to save Mizu, the one and only Mizu on the Naden, unfortunately. And it looks like for the side of ASCENDO's gold lane here, it's pretty troublesome. It could be a potential push for the upcoming wave since they only have a Kaja and an Angela. Last Insanity coming here from Adamski, on the other hand, just going in for the opposite rotation, going in for the XP lane here, and will be caught by Bablu here. Bablu is going in on Adam with electrifying beats, taking Adam out, and will be surviving here, getting away from Gina. And looks like for the side of gold laners here, Bruno is gonna be troublesome. That's all I can say.
Ooh, Wave of the World though, almost getting Kimpeki. No, not really. Make sure to separate and get out of there. And as you know, this is Bruno's power spike. Scythe better use it really well because right now Flying Eagles need to have that pressure on the map like they are putting. They focus their gold lane attention. They got that. Now it's time to focus their attention on towards the mid lane. And ASCENDO realizing that and sending 4 right there at the same time. That's some good communication coming in from their side.
Yep. Looks like Bronya once again coming in with the engagement on Fury, and ooh, Divine Judgment just in time to stop Bablu and to protect Mizu here. And the hard guard as well. Looks like they are playing around Mizu. They're waiting for Mizu to get his power spike, get his damage, you know, and begin melting one after another. So Mizu is definitely top priority for the side of ASCENDO here.
Yeah, top priority indeed, but like you can see, I love Kebabs with the Petrify coming out, Black Dragon form, but not able to pull it off on time. Goes down for nothing in return, just when the turtle comes up, and this is definitely ASCENDO's priority when it comes to the turtle.
There it is. It looks like another engage coming in from Bronya. Does not have the Monium Fury though. It looks like he will be in trouble as they're waiting for Kimpeki's Divine Judgment. Does not have it to stop Bablo here. Electrifying beats only to clear waves, and not much happens between both teams. But it looks like for the side of ASCENDO, they do have better positioning for the turtle here, so they gotta take it for themselves.
Yeah, it has been. I mean, I would like to say it's one-sided, but doesn't seem so on the map. But you can still tell ASCENDO have the pressure. They have one turret less, and now they're going to make it up as Mizu pushes the one on the top lane. But they have the pressure on the side of Flying Eagles, and Flying Eagles look like they need some space to breathe, need to have some sort of breathing, need to get somebody to make sure they have that breathing room to get that power spike. As you can see, the gold lead is not on their side. It's 1k, but you can cover it up.
I mean, all I can say is for the side of Flying Eagles, all they need is to Bablo to get a really good opening into the fights, and that is more than enough to cause ASCENDO a lot of trouble.
I mean, so far, Mizu Entropy really aggressive. Not sure what he's thinking, but seems like he has the damage at the moment. Yes, the Starlium Sight Feather of Heaven combination is ready to rock and roll. We can see they're focusing their attention. Kinpeki, not sure if you wanted to get that pull. There it is, the conceal play coming out. They're trying to get somebody here, Hockey. Will they get one?
Looks like not for now, since Kimpek is a bit too far from his teammates. Entropy coming in from Mizu will be getting out as he gets that mid lane. And on the bottom lane side, looks like we do have a little 1v1 happening between Gina and Kebabs, but for Kebabs here, he might be in trouble as Mizu is there just in time, and so is the rest of ASCENDO. And ooh, Divine Judgment coming in as the Black Dragon form is popped. Is still going in for the chase, is not gonna be leaving him alone, and there it is. Mizu takes out the pickup here. Looks like he's going for Bronya next, not letting him go as a flicker is popped, but a double kill coming in from Mizu as well. Gina is going still with the final slash. There it is, trying to get the rest of the team, starting to get the passive from the Nana here. Selly is in trouble. Molina Blitz coming in, but not much happens here, and looks like they'll try to push the bottom lane before they go to the Lord, because that's what they need right now, pressure on the lanes.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Hockey. That pressure, and seems like Ascendo have realized they have ascended to their power spikes, and right now they want this Lord. They want to put. You can see both lanes being pushed. Them all three, in fact. All Flying Eagles can do is sit down and watch because they're not flying anymore.
Any
Woo!
no more flying for Flying Eagles as we kind of lag here on the stream, but yeah, there it is. We're back as a double kill coming in from Mizo, and yep, looks like Mizo just cut their wings off there just for the Lord.
Oh, they cut their wings. I don't think so, my friend. Seems like I Love Kebabs is not going to have anything for dinner tonight because looks like Ascendo are hungry with those recall taunts
And
coming in.
there
The
it is.
disrespect. The disrespect coming in. Seems like they are top dogs in this league right now. At least that's what they like to think. But at the moment, only thing that Flying Eagles can do is not get interrupted, not get disturbed, know how to fight this Lord. Make sure they can drag it out to the late game because you know one Minoan Fury can change the game. And that's what it's all about at the moment. It all comes down to how Bronya gets disengaged. And at the moment, it's just not been happening.
He can't do much. Bronya on the Morning Fury, he can't really do much when he's stopped by Kempeki most of the time. Or maybe like, even if that's not the case, it's just that the side of Ascendo are so mobile. And they're necessarily in
Ooh.
trouble as the passive is taken out, and unfortunately for the Nana nerf does not let her escape whatsoever from the hands of the side of Ascendo. So let's see there, they're still going in for the middle inhibitor here, does not take it, and there it is, electrifying beats coming in. But hard guard on Mizo here looks like he has the damage to just start bursting one after another here. Retribution triggered, still going in for the engage. Adamski doesn't have the Viraga armor, I don't know what he's doing, but he might be in trouble if he's caught. He does have the immortality, so no worries though, he bought it just right now as we speak. And there
Oh,
it is,
aggressive.
Interweave a bit too aggressive as Flying Eagles go for the punishment here. Money Fury the flicker, and looks like Pablo is stacking up his beats, electrifying beats coming, is still going in for the backline. Last insanity by Adam, but is saved. Never mind, so he's still going in with the engage, trying to get a backline side. Gets Kimpeki over here. He goes for a double. Never mind, Sally is taken up by Ryu. And it's still a pretty long clash coming in. Gina is in trouble as well. Gets a double kill side here for himself. Is trying to go for a triple. Will he try to go for a triple and a Maniac? Never mind, they do have a Lord to defend after all. So this has to come to a halt. And it looks like a pretty big mistake coming in from Ascendo here, as Smizo was a bit too aggressive with that entropy.
Let's be honest here, Hockey. I don't think he was aggressive. He just wanted to have some fun. He just wanted to go get that Savage. He knew he had the Power Spike. He had the Starlium Sight. He has the Feather Weapon, Holy Crystal, Divine Blade just to pierce all that armor. And now he's just building some attack speed. So you know he wants to get that damage. He wants to get that Savage, put the Flying Eagles in their places. Unfortunately, it was just a little too early. But Adamski here, last insanity.
Alongside Kempeki here with the not Monifew triggered, but is shot down by the Divine Judgment, and looks Kempeki gets a kill on Kebab here, looks like it's still going for engage, and this is it. I'm speechless actually. This is it, as there is no more game number 3. It's for the side of Ascendo. Looks like they have truly ascended, as you said, and have dominated both matches, and Pablo just they're
I don't
having
know.
fun.
It's what it's about, right? They call it electrifying beats. I don't know what's so electrifying about it over here. Bablo not really making sure he's getting that electricity in the air. Only thing you know, he goes in, tries to dance, he gets his
looks
legs
looks
chopped, and he's
like
all out of there.
looks like the power was out for this man, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean,
But
he got to pay that electricity bill, bro.
I love that spin around the base of Sendo. It was pretty entertaining. Thank you for these matches, and they made it pretty fun here. I enjoyed the casting alongside you. But by the way, it's not over yet because we do have another match coming up. It's Crescent Garden against Iconic Crew. I enjoyed this casting. Thank you once again, Chronos.
Hey, it was fun hockey. First game here in Crown League, and I think it was a worthy game. Ascendo really making sure that they're dominating this game. You could call it a little bit of trolling, but I don't think so. It's just going to show how powerful they are. Everyone knew their roles. They played it to a perfect tee. Only thing Flying Eagles got to do is either change their name or make sure they get their game plan right.
I mean, that is true, but keep in mind that's not the only tough team here. We still have And we are back. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We have game number two, Iconic Crew versus Crescent Garden. For the side of Iconic, we have Deep, Nikki, CU, Kure, and Dance. And for the side of Crescent Garden, we have Hagdog, Kebab, Nanukin, Levi, and Gimme Fanny. And also, I am once again joined by Kronos. Hello, Kronos.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Aki. Good to be back
Hello.
here in the Crown League. And right now,
Hey.
you know what? I am kind of hungry for some kebabs, man.
This is the second kebab we have today.
me up and watch the
But there we go. We
world
have actually a first ban Exborg. Looks like it's a focus ban here from the side of Crescent. But keep in mind, they can also, if they want to focus Iconic Crew really hard, they have to take out a Matilda and probably other stuff too, like a
Always on
Hanzo,
the
a
way.
uh, a
Your team
Barrett,
is
and a
banning.
Joy. So these are actually priority for Iconic here. So let's see how this is gonna play out.
I mean, so far, what I've seen that happened in the previous game, teams like to prioritize either true damage or they like to prioritize team fights. And right now, I feel like true damage is the name of the game. And taking out
Yeah.
this X-Borg is a really smart thing that Crescent Garden did have up their plans, being looking at how the previous game went about. Excuse me, Jesus, sorry about that. But yeah, Matilda has been a problem ever since her release.
Yeah,
So
her quick mobility it makes her one of the best rotation picks in the game, actually.
Your
And
team
there is a
is
Hanzo
banning.
taken out, as I said, from the side of Crescent here.
I think, like you
Sir,
said, it's a
what's your
target
command?
ban,
Your
right? But
team
now
Yep.
that
is
they're taking out
banning.
Hanzo, it seems like IC know what they want to ban. They see the fact that this Fanny cannot be on the map in the Land of Dawn, want to take it out immediately. Now, I feel like
I,
this is going to be a spicy game, Hockey.
funny thing, even though the dude's Gimme Fanny for the side of Crescent Garden, that's his name, yes, but he's actually the XP laner.
Oh wow! I mean, it's not wrong that we've seen an EXP Fanny. I think in NACT once we did
Oh,
see a
yeah.
Fanny in the Rome, Shark rocking that Fanny in the Rome.
Yep. I mean, Fanny in general is just annoying because even if when it gets to, like, let's say Fanny doesn't dominate early, right? When it gets to the mid and late game, she can be really annoying with those split pushes.
It's all about how you utilize the hero to the maximum potential. And if you are a Fanny
Neurology is
player,
my
you know how
field.
to do it. And
Diggy is my
speaking of
thing.
utility, taking out this Diggy, big
Diggy.
priority. That times journey, you don't want that canceling out all your CC. So we know that Crescent Garden want to go CC heavy. They want to have this big team fights. I have a feeling this is going to be a really juicy game, just like tender, juicy kebabs, man.
Hey. Speaking of which, that Diggy Man is also one of Focus Band on Kore here, since he is pretty known to be pretty good on Diggy. One of the best Diggy players in the league, actually. So, pretty worthy ban here of the Diggy here. Nice ban coming in from Crescent. They know what to do. They know what to ban. They actually did their homework on the side of Iconic here. So
I'm
let's see as the
born
Guinevere
with
gets
Your
taken out
team
by the
is
side of Iconic.
banning.
We have the first pick going in for the side of Crescent. What do you think they might go for here?
Okay, I think right now, open pick, Joy is still available. I have a feeling Joy is a really good pick. Maybe you want to go all in with the Minotaur because you get the heal and you get the CC, but that's not the way to go. Barat is still open. You have the carry that can be a really annoying pick. So I think they
But
should prioritize the Joy just to not flex, just to show
I
that flexibility. But I don't know how these teams play.
That's true. I mean, could be the joy, but keep in mind we still don't want to forget about take one, give two. So it is gonna be a
Terror is
Minotaur.
sickening.
Levi takes the Mino for himself here. Now he has to give Joy for the side of Iconic here. And they have a really good Joy player as well, keep that in mind.
I've
But
been
looks like
waiting for
Deep on
too
the other hand
long.
will be taking a carry early on here. They're going in
I
for a
told
pretty beefy gold lane. Yep.
I
Let's
told
hear
you,
that
Hockey.
crowd.
I have the power of
Civilize me
prediction.
high
This game, you got the
school.
Minotaur, you got the carry, the CC pops up. Gonna have that strong EX laner with that split push and mobility. So we know that the CC wants to isolate somebody from these team fights to make sure it gets all the damage down. But on the other side, predicted this team fight composition that they want to have, and they're going for the Nathan once again, being popped up into the Land of Dawn, priority marksman in this current meta. And I feel like this Nathan might be a game changer when it comes to going against the CC, only because you have that
The
vengeance.
hunt
Ooh,
begins.
looks like Gimme Fanny will be going in for the Ruby pick here. We saw it getting
Despair
banned
as I see
last
the
match.
fondest hopes.
And this time we see the Ruby finally, but also like I said, Nathan, whenever he's picked into this league, I mean yes, he doesn't have a 100% win rate in this league, but he only lost one match. So I guess they're going in still for that luck on the Nathan, dominating with him.
Hey, it's not luck if it's statistical, right? So I don't think they're playing by luck. They want to go with what works, and this Nathan seems to work, and they're gonna pick that. While on the other hand, IC need to reply to this Nathan pick. I have a
Hidden
feeling they want to go
fury.
for the
I hunt
Valentina
for
because
Yeah,
they
it
vengeance.
need that
is.
Minoan Fury. They need that I'm offended to make sure they have that extra bit of CC. And now this Valentina is such a big threat only because she can take away this Minoan Fury, which is such a big ultimate when it comes to this AoE CC. And now to get that reply, they want to make sure to shut down these mid laners, take out the Vexana, take out this Nana, take out this Aurora, and other priority for them is our priority mid laners, just to make sure that IC really have a chance in getting this game done and sealed.
That's true, and also for the side of Crescent, they also gotta take out roamers, they still gotta take out junglers. So to avoid such a beefy draft, they might have to
Hope will
take out like a
find a way,
Barrett, take out a
even when all
Fredrin,
is forlorn.
and to avoid such troublesome roamers, you still have a Tigreal open, and you still have many other roamers on the table as well, like a Grok, maybe anti-heal Baxia here for the Ruby, but I don't think they'll be as effective in the roam. So let's see here.
I mean, I still have a feeling that this EXP lane matchup will be a little important, but given the fact that Corey can actually move a little faster with that rotation speed and the wave clear coming in, will be a big game changer. But right now, I think they still need to prioritize on the roaming position. Not so much. I understand the beefy composition that's
I might
important, but
not be a
taking
legged
away
man,
a
but I do
roamer
know my
after this
trade.
Barrett span, it will be important only because you don't want to give them, like you said, a Boxia, not to just counteract the heal that comes in from the Ruby, but also to make sure that they don't get priority in these big neutral objectives for the Lord, the Turtle. If you have a Boxer, I don't think you're gonna win. Maybe an Akai, never seen one in a long time, can pull it up.
Ooh, Akai is still good, by the way. Keep that in mind. Akai is still one of the best picks actually. When the tick is open and nothing else is, they usually just resort to Akai. But taking on Akai against a Nathan is actually almost sort of a risky pick as well,
The
because
falling
Nathan
stars
can
brought us
Your
here.
interrupt the
team is
Akai,
banning.
push him back, and
Mm-hmm.
that could be a bit troublesome there. But once again, we don't know how this is going to go. Both teams are in for a surprise, so are we. So let's see how this is going to play out as the Novaria is taken out. It looks like we have the last ban of the ban phase 2.
I like this Novaria band coming in from IC only because you have that mobility, you have that distance to get that snipe shots from afar. And if you have if you have that damage coming in, it will be a big difference. And taking that out does play into the hands of IC. So now, Crescent Garden really need to think of
I
the
will
plan. They
choose
want to
my
take out
own
this
path.
R lot.
Team is picking.
I'm not sure. I
Arlot is
think
a
they thought
pretty
R lot in the
solid.
roam.
I mean, it
You
is a
know,
pretty solid ban, especially when you have an Arlot on the roam here. Though there are better options, but it is still a bannable hero here, Arlot. Pretty respect that. Now they need to focus on the mage here because they still have mages on the table. They still have Xavier, they still have Nana, they still have
I'm
Aurora,
the
and looks
power
like
of light
Siu here will be
incarnate.
going in for the Kaja pick for tender, juicy Levi.
I thought IC was just gonna go Akai Tigreal, call it a day. Next thing you know, all that damage coming in, nothing they're gonna do about it. But right now, this Kaja, yeah, you can say they need that lockdown,
They
but
do kinda, but it kinda like limits them a bit. But if they were able to utilize as much with the Valentina and the Kaja, it would be insane.
it will be
Like,
insane. But right now, if you look at the side of IC, their early game is quite weak, right? They have
yeah.
no early game If they go for an early game on the other side, they're gonna be a problem. And Gord does have that true damage once again. And
This
this
is the
Lancelot.
first time I see a Gord in the league.
Wow, Gord. I mean, we haven't seen Gord pop up a lot, but it is a really good mobile fast. I mean, not, I wouldn't call it mobile, but clearing mage. Only because you have that Mystic Gush
Gaze
that deals
upon
out
the
true
edge of the
damage.
void.
But a good answer to that would be this
Nolan. Nolan is
Nolan. Yeah, I got confused with his name.
yeah, Nolan is a solid pick, not gonna lie. One of the best assassins to go for the backlines, and especially picking it against a Gord and a Nathan. Solid here. Pretty good pick coming in from the side of IC here. I'm pretty excited about this match. What about you?
Excited indeed.
I want to see how this is gonna play out. This is gonna be fun. And seeing a Gord, it's surprising for me to be honest.
Yeah, but I think if you look at the priority when it comes to rotation, the Crescent Garden are going to have a faster rotation because they have Gord in the mid lane. You have Minotaur that can actually help with the clear as well, provide a little bit of peel that your team needs. But on the other hand, with this Kaja and Valentina, they have a good answer. So I like the fact that these teams have thought about it. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the land of Dawn, Crown League, and we have a Crescent Garden on the blue side, along facing iconic crew on the red. Hockey and myself, Chronos. Hockey, take it away.
And we are here, a pretty exciting match here, one that I'm looking forward to, and I'm pretty excited to see how this is gonna play out. This could be either a really one-sided match or it's just gonna be a long game. As you have CU here poking in on the mid lane, trying to get the early wave clear ahead of Hagdog here, not letting him get as much farm as possible, denies the level 2 off of him actually. Pretty good zone out coming in from the side of Iconic here, as they will be winning the mid lane.
Yeah, they did win that mid lane battle indeed, but at the moment, Hackdog doesn't really need to do much. All he has to do is sit in the mid lane, get that fast wave clears, and make sure you shove that mid lane to make sure Cheeky actually misses out on these minions. But look like Stewie here, a big Cristiano fan, wants to go down in the bot lane and get that gank in early.
Looks like the gank is coming in as XP lane might have a little clash here as we speak. Kebab getting in the level 4 Phantom Execution is unlocked, and let's see what plays he is gonna make for us here. The
There-
poke coming in from Hagdog here, pretty nice jump here, and pretty nice balls. So let's see Phantom Execution coming in, tries to go for Nikki here, but Nikki dashes out just in time and does not get the dash in for the side of Crescent here. Fortunately for Kebab, we'll have to come to a retreat and wait for the turtle.
yeah,
But
the
on the other side,
projectiles here. Sorry, go ahead.
on the other side, we have Fracture Dancy taking out Nanukin ever so easily here on the gold lane and will be coming out instantly as well and going for the turtle. Doesn't even use his retribution, is prepared for this. I mean, taking a Nolan is basically just a free in and out kill, free pickup. One of the actually the best pickup kills. It looks like Kebab gets taken out just in time before he gets that Phantom Execution off. And the side of Iconic might take that first turtle of the game. That could be huge actually. That could lead to an early domination, especially when you have a fed Nolan on the early game.
Yeah, Fed Nolan will be a problem. There was two pickoffs, right? You got Dan here who went and got that pickoff onto Nathan, and Cheeky actually got that cheeky pickoff onto Kebab, and now they have that priority with that Minoan Fury being taken by the IMU, and now once again focus their attention on the top lane. Entropy being used defensively this time. Has to recall. Will he be allowed to the hockey?
Nope, looks like Nanokan is in trouble, but escapes just in time with that 1 to none HP there. But on the positive side, they do delay his recall here. Looks like for the side of a Crescent, they are looking for a fight. They're looking to avenge your little boy Nanokin here. You know, take a fight on the gold lane, possibly take out the carry. But let's see how this is gonna play out as they are waiting. Looks like Kebab shows in time to defend the lane. But not much will be happening here. And keep in mind, Dance is sitting on the bush, still has a fracture, could possibly go for a kill here. Goes for the Levi, almost takes out the Minotaur, but will be Mystic Gush coming in from Hagdog, just stopping everything completely as he helps his team retreat.
Yeah,
Pretty intense clash here, but did you see how Levi, like even though it's a Minotaur, just it's just nothing for Dance to take down ever so easily. And Gimme Fanny comes in with a flicker here. I am offended, does miss unfortunately. Dance just dives in and takes it ever so casually.
Now, I think the problem here on the side of Team Crescent are the fact that they're not able to apply all that pressure. Minoan Fury coming out from the IMU. One other one here used by Minotaur himself, but will take down this Kaja. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Talk about speedy light wheels.
Oh
That was
no!
really fast. And all Tender, Juicy, Hackdog could do is act tender and juicy and go down himself.
That was pretty nasty to be honest. It's really unfortunate for Hagdog here taken out ever so casually. And for the side of Iconic, like I said, it's gonna be one-sided or a very contested match, and so far Iconic looks like they're gonna dominate this.
I mean,
They're
it looks
winning
like that at the
everything.
moment. Yeah, it
Yeah,
does look like at the moment. Because, I mean, oh, never mind.
Oh,
Juicy, Levi, what are you thinking? You are so down behind in gold by about 4.5k. And right now, Dan, once again, the kill. Kebab gets pulled by the Divine Judgment. And there you go. Nolan getting another kill.
I don't think Kebab should have just engaged here on Dance, especially when you're that behind. If I was Kebab here, I would have focused on trying to regain my farm back. Maybe get a cheeky kill, but apart from that, not much, Lancelot could do, especially when he's behind in 4k farm and 5 minutes into the game. And looks like Gimme Fanny might be in trouble here as CU is looking to dive. And there it is, a dive coming in as he tanks the tower. I'm offended, but Gimme Fanny is fighting for his life. Though King Kore go for the backline here, takes out ever so casual Purify Pop to the Mystic Gush coming in, but from Jiki this time, Volume Fury taking 3 people here, Conceal coming in from CM, Mega Kill coming in from Nikki, taken out the one and only Tender Juicy Levi here, and Kebab as well is taken out by Kore.
I'm telling you, this Kebab name doesn't seem to work today. Because at the moment, you had the first game being lost by a Kebab. The second game is going down the same way. Now, having a
Looks like
Fed Nolan.
they're the
Having a
one
Fed
getting
Nolan.
eaten here, yeah?
I know, right? And the Fed Nolan actually gonna get this big problem as soon as he gets that power spike, which he already has. Get the Hunter Striker right now, and
Look at
seem
him.
like he's waiting for a kill like an assassin that he is. Look at his
Yup.
positioning.
He has
Hockey.
the fracture. Look at him. Goes for Hackdog, takes him out under a tower ever so casually. Danzy, what are you doing, bro? What is this dance? This is just disrespect for Crescent.
Hey, I don't know. I've seen step up 1, step up 2, step up 3. Bro, this is some step up 4 stuff right now with Danzy dancing his way around. And Kebab can only do much, not really. Able to protect the mid lane, but there he is once again. Fracture! Oh my god, Hockey.
This is just disrespect. He just goes in like the rest of the team doesn't even exist for this guy. They just whoop, fracture, leave.
I mean, it all came down to the way they played out their draft, picking up the Kaja in that 4th pick to make sure you have the Nolan for that final pick, only to show that there is nobody that can stop him, and actually denying the Nolan pick as well on the same time. So the really good draft strategy coming in from Iconic Crew, living up to their name, but the terrified Tender Juicy Kebab, will he get the kill? Finally, they got
Shut
something
up.
in return.
There it is. This could be the beginning of a comeback. I mean, I've seen enough comebacks to know that this could be one. If you've watched Top
Look at
Esports
Dan,
versus
look at Dan, look
Iconic,
at
you're
Dan,
gonna
look
know.
at
And
Dan, look at Dan. Oh my
oh my
god,
god.
Hockey.
Oh my god. Keep in mind, Nanokin is one of the gold laners. One of the best gold laners in the league. But right now, Iconic said no. Wait till you face us and we're gonna make you look like a bronze. And looks like just Dance alone is doing that.
I mean, I don't know about the best goal laner, but I know he's poor as shit right now. Because at the moment, folks, you want to see these big fights coming in. But look at the zoning. There's the projectile. That's what they need to do. Hot Dog really needs to get these projectiles wherever he goes, but only he can do so much. That fracture came in so quick and so fast. That was some fast fingers there, Hockey.
Yeah, that was a pretty good reaction time coming in from Hagdog as well, using that flicker. And looks like
Ooh.
the judgment is used on Levine, taken out as if he's not even a tank anymore. He's just as squishy as the rest of his team. Corey under tower in a pretty risky position. Phantom execution coming in. Kebab gets the kill and looks like a fight under tower coming in as V. Lightweight coming in from Deep. Double kill coming in from Nikki. Deep gets a gimme Fanny here, but Nikki is in trouble as she uses flicker. And oh Kebab, oh Kebab. Oh no, you missed that dash once you die. And there it is.
Ooh.
Just Danzy doing Danzy stuff, melting the one and only Hag Dog here under the tower, and Deep gets the double kill for himself. And the iconic, they truly are iconic crew for a reason right now. So look, this could be a fast game. This could be just a single Lord end game.
Hey, if you want to know what a snowball looks like, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at it live here at the Crown League. Hockey and Chronos, bringing it to you as best as we can, because right now the snowball is big, it's huge. The Lord is up 9 minutes, 15 seconds into the game, and all Crescent Garden can do is actually just watch. Make sure they have their flowers in their garden ready to go, because they need to be watering that right now, because they need to be defending these turrets big and hard and long indeed, because at the moment that's all they can do. Because
Big, long, and hard.
they have to think long. I mean, they have to think hard. They have to try hard, think big, and go hard in these team fights. Because his I'm offended comes out, Mystic Gush is right there. Still wants to go in for the pickoff, but chooses not to do so because his damage dealers are not in position. As you can see, Nolan, Dan here, trying to get the clear up top. They're trying to shove these waves coming in. They want to end it fast and quick. Seems like they got a train to catch, folks. But at the moment, you can see Lord coming in top lane. And Hockey, take it away, my friend.
We have an upcoming fight here, and one that might potentially lead to a comeback. We don't know yet. Maybe a total domination and early, and as Kebab is trying to, zone out the Lord as much as possible with the flicker coming in from Siri, just missing the wall completely. Money Fury with a reply coming in from Levi, and I'm offended with the flicker coming in from Fanny, getting Deep and Nikki here. Unfortunately, Nikki is taking up a gut-like fracture. Instant kill coming in from Danzy here, just stopping everything whatsoever. And looks like a Kebab and Danz are trying to go for a fight here, though both do miss completely their skills and will have to come to a halt. What a clash! And looks like Corey is in trouble here as Kebab is still going with the Phantom Execution, goes in and continues to engage, but looks like he will have to let him go on this one.
Yeah, seemed like the Chicky, Sue here got really, really eager to go in and try and end it early like I called it, but he missed out on the Divine Judgment, able to get everyone off guard, but at the right time, Levi and Gimme Fanny flickered out to make sure they didn't get caught, and Sue over there was just in a no man's land, but the fracture, the damage, and that's a tank we're talking about.
It doesn't matter anymore. He will just one-shot who he pleases to do so. Dance. Even the Minotaur looks like CU is going in with a little bit of poke there, trying to go for a Divine Judgment. Does get Gimme Fanny, but is Gimme Fanny gonna survive? Never mind. Deep is just there to finish this off alongside Danzy, and looks like they might have to close in top lane once again. Oh, Phantom Execution coming in. Danzy does not let that slide though, and makes a mistake unfortunately, and will be taken out by Hagdog. This is big. This could lead to something bad here for the side of Iconic. We've seen them throw such advantage a lot, and this could be another one of them.
Yeah, I think right now what Iconic Crew needs to do is just sit back, realize that they're throwing the game, take your time, go recall to the base, reset, and make sure you know what the priority is. Get that gourd. That gourd has been the problem since the beginning of this match, and he's proving to be a problem even now, making sure he hits those Mystic projectiles and getting those CC right on point, getting them off guard. And next thing you know, they're all caught in no man's land, Mystic Gush, and they're going to get a flurry of ultimates upon them. And right now, Sue needs to know what he has to prioritize, and that has to be the gourd. Pick off the gourd, you win the game. That's the name of the game, folks, right now.
But that's true, but it's pretty tough for him to get Hagdog, even though Hagdog has been playing and staying in position for a while now. If he were to just, go into the Divine Judgment and get Hagdog, then Levi will have to reply back with Amani and Fury, and then the fight becomes like a really lucky fight from there. Whoever gets their skills in first.
Well, then seems like he has to pick up. He has to get. Somebody has to go and get Hackdog. If they don't kill Hackdog, they're not going to be able to end the game unless and until they kill all the other four. So the plan has to be something. Nice steal.
But maybe Nikki, Nikki, they have to put trust on Nikki now because she does have that I'm offended and could potentially take Hackdog here.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I wouldn't suggest that I'm Offender was the best use right now. You could have gone for the Minoan Fury, but I think they have a plan. They want to flicker in. They want to get that pull to get the reach on the Hack Dog. So I think that's the plan. And right now,
Miss
conceal play coming out, Hockey.
Mystic Gush coming in, and there it is, the I'm offended, but instead they will be using the materials on Levi. He's still taking the fight here. Dancy tries to go for Hackdog, as you said here, but will not be taking Hackdog out, and Nikki is trying to go for a bit of poke here. Gets poked instead heavily, and another Lord is cleared, but looks like they will be happy. They might give up mid lane here, unfortunately. Yep, there it is, mid inhibitor down. Top is coming in, and so is bottom lane shortly. And Nikki is in trouble, takes the Mystic Gush, tries to get Gimme Fanny, and survives on really low HP. Phantom Execution coming in from Kebab. This could potentially be the game ender as C Halberd is acquired by Deep here. Looks like he is gonna be more painful than ever.
Yeah, he's gonna hit that pain deep indeed, my friends. Because right now we said, they wanted to use it on Levi. Yes, you have that Minoan Fury, that's a problem, but that's how you have to deal with it. You gotta get this Hack Dog. Once you get the Hack Dog, the game will fall and right into their hands. But right now, Danzy, not sure what he was
Looks like
thinking
Wind
there.
of Nature from Nanukin is triggered as well, just scaring Nanukin here.
Oh, Hockey, this game is going down to the wire. I feel like only because Iconic Crew seem like they're dominant. Look at the turrets, not one single damage to the turrets. They've been dominating in gold. The only problem is I have a feeling that they might throw.
That's what happened. That happened like several times actually. And we could potentially see another one. I don't know yet, but looks like Iconic here. Oh, Kebab is going in for engage, trying to get deep, but instead is stopped by Siyu and taken out by Kore. Mystic Gush from Hackdog, doesn't do much from it as the rest of the team just walks out of it. And this is just another Lord. This is just gonna be another Lord game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lore. They're gonna take this game really long, unless and until they want to finish it right now. They do have Levi on this Minotaur. They have Gimme Fanny Ruby. I don't think it's a wise choice. Don't Divine Judgment. They have the I'm offended. Oh, there's the projectile. There's the Mystic Gust. That's what we're talking about. That's why this Hack Dog is gonna be such a problem. And right now they're gonna push them back. Make sure they go get the Lord. Yes, they have to retreat. Play the safe game. Be smart about it. Get the Lord and just end it.
Speaking of the throw, as the game is passive right now, right? There was like Iconic Crew versus Top Esports, and Iconic Crew were just in that same situation twice against Top Esports and managed to lose both. So, seeing this right now kind of scares me, like I want to see them win such advantage. Knowing Iconic is such a great team, but if they were to throw this, then they're not Iconic, they're just cursed. There's like
Nah,
someone just
it,
casted a curse upon them. You may play good, but you will lose.
yeah, look
It
at
looks
it.
like
There's no discipline. Oh my God, here you go, Hockey.
Looks like an Iconic is going for the conceal. He is looking for a Divine Judgment opening, still has it, and Dancy does not have his fracture, he's waiting for his cooldown. Tries to go for Hackdog, but just out of reach for the basic attack to come in, and Levi melted ever so deeply here by the one and only Deep. Kore takes the bot lane tower, Divine Judgment coming in, giving Fanny on the backline. Dance tries to get a kill, but is taken out instead, killing spree from Hackdog here, but unfortunately, this is not enough. Hackdog, you can use Mystic Gush as you want, but it is not enough to clear 3 waves at once and an end coming in from Iconic Crew. Pretty unfortunate for the side of Crescent here. I must say they did try their best, but simply Iconic, they're just Iconic.
Yeah, it is true, but once again, you could see towards the end it was about to be a throw because you saw Danzy trying to go for that big engage on towards Hackdog, but actually missing out, and Hackdog was able to get out of harm's way, and
He
that's
did,
when they decided to crumble. I think they
that's
focused all their
true.
attention on Levi though. When Levi went for that Minoan Fury, he did get them. It was a little too late, but I think if the timings were right, I think it's still hard to say. Iconic Crew, if you want to be iconic, you got to get your game up, guys.
Yep. They need, like you said there before the fight has started, they actually need discipline. Otherwise, it's not gonna end well.
Yeah, because like the discipline was lacking when it came to the Lord push. It was one wave after the other. They did not actually sync the wave, so it was layered, and that kind of created a problem for them. So you know that the bot lane was instantly cleared. They weren't able to get that bot lane turret as quickly as they wanted. Then the Lord
Yeah,
came in, and top lane was really late. It might have layered at the right time for them, but if the side of Crescent Garden were able to pull off a kill, especially with the fact that Hackdog was getting those Mystic projectiles on point and Mystic Gush right there, I think it would have been a close game just
that's
because the
true.
comeback was possible.
I mean, that's true. A pretty tough match here, actually. But it was pretty dominant as well. You know, there was a potential comeback. Though, let's see if Crescent can find that door, you know, open the door to the comeback and get a game 3 for us. Let's see. I'll see you during the next game. And we have a game number 2. There it is, game number 2, match number 2, Iconic versus Crescent here. I'm once again with the one and only Chronos.
Hey, Hockey, nice to be back once again. That game was nice and juicy indeed. A hack dog really needs to know what's up. He needs to get that pressure in the early game, not like he wants to like he did in the late game. If he's able to reverse that, get that pressure in the early, they'll be able to make a big problem for the side of Iconic Crew. And Iconic Crew need to get that discipline on point, my friend. If they're able to
Yeah.
pull that off, I think they will be the top team in the league. And knowing that they don't want to deal with this Fanny taking it out, but at the same time, Crescent Garden, they don't want to deal with this carry as a first pick, so take it off the table.
I'm
I mean,
bored
the
watching
carry
Nana's
is
banning.
just mainly a trouble pick for whoever gets it, right? It's just a troublesome pick to deal with. I don't think I've ever seen a carry pick and people just don't struggle against it. Like, oh no, it's just a carry. I don't want to play against that.
Nah,
So
nah.
then they
I
have
think
to resort like to an Xborg.
no, I think you haven't been an epic for too long, my friend. Come to the epic rank, you'll find out what's going on with the carries who go in and
Oh,
die.
last time I was in Epic, I remember Yin was the meta pick alongside Harley, so I don't really know what's going on down there.
Yeah, you know, Yin, Harley, you got that Hanzo that comes in. Next thing
Ooh.
you know, he wants to go and steal the buff with that sprint speed. So you never know what's going on. Two retributions in your team. Hopefully that doesn't happen in this game, folks. Crescent Garden versus Iconic Crew. Iconic Crew on the blue side this time. Crescent Garden on the red. Standard bans, nothing crazy so far. Walkie.
I mean, it's just so far just normal bans here. Though for the
Apology
side
is
of
Minecraft.
Crescent, they
Diggy
still
is
go
my
for a
name.
Diggy there. It's just also a standard and a focus ban at the same time on Kore. So let's see how this draft is gonna play out. As for the side of Iconic, they do have the first pick this time. I think they might possibly go. Oh, never mind. I was about to say like a Joy or a Mino, but it looks like an unexpected Bruno first pick.
I think they want to go balls deep in this game, you know, like have those balls in your face. They want to go quick and fast. Because next thing you know, this Bruno is actually a really powerful pick. Let's not forget, Bruno, in the initial stages of the game when it was released, it was actually a marksman jungler. He has the power
Oh,
spike to actually be a really fast jungle clear. So from that
I
shift,
remember
when it went,
that.
yeah, so the shift that happened from there to the gold lane, so you can tell this Bruno is a really good early game hero. And to counter that, they have this Brody, which is a perfect choice. I like the fact that they're going the export direction to provide that utility, can be flexed on the EXP lane, can be flexed on the jungle. And now Dan, once again, going with the assassin, but this time Lancelot, going to show Crescent Garden how you play a Lancelot.
Let's see there. We've seen a Lancelot for the side of Crescent. Now it's for the side of Iconic there. Looks like they're gonna give him a lesson, or instead, might take a lesson. Let's see here. They have the last pick. until the second ban phase here, and looks like a Minotaur is picked up. I'm probably
undone.
gonna guess that they might possibly ban a Roamer, or it could be a Cho flexible pick here as an XP or a Roam. I'm pretty much gonna say it's most likely we'd see a Cho Roam since Siu is on it. So let's see here. For the side of Crescent, they don't know though.
I mean, I think the showroom is good, but I think it's too early in the draft, right?
That's
Unless and
true.
until he has the skill to pull it off, no doubt about it. I think this Minotaur can be his undoing, but once again, this Minotaur wasn't needed. You could have gone for that Kaja. I'm not sure why they want to prioritize Minotaur over Kaja. Kaja is so important. You have a Lancelot that's going against you. You have a Cho that's against you. You just want to pick the Kaja. As soon as one of them comes in, Divine Judgment, end of story.
Keep
That's
in
all they had to
mind,
do.
keep in mind, it might be also a comfortable
I
pick
do
for
what I
them.
want to do.
So that's a thing as well. They could probably he's like more experienced on Amino, probably a comfortable pick, one that they do need, and one that they can play around or practice around. So we don't know yet. We could see something surprising here from the Minotaur.
Well, I mean, yeah, it could be surprising, but hey, if you guys want to really get on the top stages of the league, you want to pull out that Kaja, guys. Want
That's
to get that
true.
fried chicken somewhere, you know?
Or maybe they could ban the Kaja as well.
Yeah, that's true, because Kaja is such an important hero. Like, imagine the state of this draft if there was a Kaja on the other side. It would be so different right now. The game would just change. This Cho's not able to engage. This
I will
Lancelot cannot
choose
go
my
in.
own
And
path.
now all they have to do is ban out certain EXP laners like Arlon and Valentina. That's it. Yeah, that's the same bans that you could go for. But this Kaja would have changed the game. But now, unfortunately, we don't have a Kaja. We have a Minotaur. And what we can work with the Minotaur, yes, you have the last insanity, but now you want to get some sort of AoE damage coming. And I think maybe, I don't know, in
Gaze
the mid lane,
upon the edge
pull
of the
out
void.
Vexana,
Aurora. Aurora.
Vexana, Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora or Vixana, both of these are insane EOE. You don't like when I say insane, it's insane.
Yeah,
We've
you can
seen
see
like
the
a
area.
I remember this, but I think we've seen like in the Crown League where Aurora just single-handedly changed the entire game. So let's see here as we have the side of Crescent Garden going in for the pick here for the second pick phase. Hagdog and Gimme Fanny here. And let's see what they're deciding as a Novaria coming in does increase the hitbox. So I would say it's a pretty
My
solid
magic
pick here.
flows as freely as
A
the
reply,
winds.
pretty quick reply coming in from Iconic as the Veil comes in from Nikki.
I know every secret.
And an
Oh,
Esmeralda too.
I
I
am
haven't
not
seen.
liking. I am not liking what Crescent Garden are about to go through there. I see this Novaria working, but you know I don't like the fact that they have to go against an Esmeralda, a Cho. The early game, the mid game, the late game is covered by Iconic Crow. Early game with that Bruno, mid game with this Lancelot. I mean, early game for Lancelot too. Mid game, you have this Esmeralda. It's gonna be a menace, moving around the map, fast, clear, just being a problem with that falling Star Moon. And late game, you have this Veil that's gonna destroy everything, shred them with the power of the winds. And now on the other side, they opt to go for this Joy. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, Hockey. What do you think? What's your prediction?
Also, I'm just as clueless as you. I don't know how this is gonna end up. But if it comes to this, I'm probably gonna say on the drafting side, it is a bit surprising from the side of Iconic. I'm actually quite excited about this. So, especially seeing a Veil. Wait, hold on, they're going with a skin match. Wait, we just noticed. They are going in with the hero skins.
I'm telling you, it's just it is it's
I just
disrespect.
I just noticed that they're going hero skin. Wait a minute. Okay, this is fun. This is actually fun. Let's see. They're that confident. I mean, iconic for a reason. Am I right?
Yeah, iconic indeed. They want to show their icons with that superhero skin coming out. The Bruno, the Cho, the Lancelot, the Veil, and this Esmeralda, all hitting on the Land of Dawn for
You
the
know, it
side
would
of
have
Iconic Crew.
it would have been funny if, like, for the side of Crescent, they went for like full Abyss team.
If only, right? If only.
If only, yeah, that's true. If only, but unfortunately they didn't. So let's see here. For the side of an early game here, looks like Iconic's drafts actually allowed them to have a really good early clear and an early rotation, and especially having that Veil. If you feed the Veil, that's GG mid because of his passive. That movement speed he can abuse so much.
And let's not forget this. Oh, that's nice
Ooh,
though, coming in from this Novaria. Good damage
has
indeed.
throw
Cho has a
recall.
recall.
Looks like Hagdog here with a Novaria level 2 now is able to clear a full wave, does miss a minion unfortunately, and will not be getting that rotation in time.
Yeah, only speaking of rotation right now. Let's see how fast they can actually be. Because this XP lane will be a problem. There you go. The knockup coming in Su here with that Jikundo. Trying to do as much as he can, but actually has the
Uh,
aggressive rotation to give me Fanny Hockey.
there it is, the Joy stacking up the beats, going with the Electron Beat could potentially take out Su here, but Su will be getting outside of Danzy, going into Phantom Execution. Still trying to take out Gimme Fanny, but Levi is there just to back it up, and unfortunately for Danzy, he did miss the dash really close. But Kore is getting melted heavily, almost taken out by Hagdog and Kebab here, but gets out barely, just enough HP to survive this.
Turtle is up in about 3 seconds, folks, and right now both the roamers want to focus their attention towards the mid lane and get that level 4 that they need. And this is going to be as important for Su as well as Levi because you want to have them in own fury. You want to have that Way of the Dragon to get that pick off and make sure that your team has the advantage. And right now, Su here does have the advantage, level 4. Both the roamers,
Both on
Minoan
it.
Fury being popped.
And looks like an Astro Echo coming in from Hagdog, increasing the hit range on Danzy and taking him out here. But Kebab now is in trouble. Windstorm coming in, walks away. Way of Dragon coming on Kebab. And taking a bit too long to kill him here, to be honest. Oh, he's still
He's going to get
alive.
away. He's going to
He
get away.
could get away. Is Kebab gonna do it? One for Kebab? Ah, never mind. Corey's
Oh my
there.
god.
That would have been funny.
That was so close. That was so close. I want to see what is he has he already built his item so far? He does not have the bloodlust deck, so it's all that spell wham coming in from that Festival of Blood and Brave Smite. The combination is
and
so nice and nasty at the same time.
and the heal also. Keep in mind, Levi was there to heal him once, and that was just more than enough to waste like 5 seconds off of Iconic.
Yeah, that
So,
was really good. But the turtle, let's not forget, going on towards the side of Crescent Garden, and now seems like they want to get the pedal to the metal to make sure to get that snowball rolling. But the rotation is just being matched by the side of Iconic Crew, and Levi can only watch because he cannot get a pick off. He needs to make sure to get this Su out of the way because Cho is really annoying with the mirror rotation, has the mobility, has the damage, has the pick off potential too. So you cannot go in too deep. Or next thing you know, you're just caught by the Way of the Dragon. And right now they want to focus their attention. The stomp coming through. The Known Fury being used, but not really doing much. Windstorm, not too much damage indeed. The full combination was there. And here we go. Astral Echo. Will we see the Astral Meteor being used? Astral Recall for the damage onwards deep. And seems like it was all for naught.
pretty a lot of nothing happened to be honest and Clash. A lot of waste, a lot of materials used, especially Levi's Flicker here, which he might or might not need for the upcoming turtle. So let's see how this is gonna play out as Iconic Crew still has their resources, they have their battle spells, their ults are going to be back up soon, though unfortunately for the side of Crescent they do not have most of the resources ready.
Turtle is up in about 5 seconds, Hockey, and I know what that time is. That time to get that turtle soup indeed. Because now, folks, you might want some kebabs, but next thing you know, you're going to get some turtle soup. And it looks like you focus your attention to gold lane. Sui here, Levi, both right there. They understand the roamers are there. The Despair Stomp coming through. They don't want to go for it. Astral Echo not being used yet to provide information. Jeet Kundo is right there on time. And it seems like they don't want to go. The electrifying beats of the rhythm coming out. They catch that. Fail off guard thanks to the Astral
The
Echo.
lethal ignition
clutch.
just catches him, not letting him escape here. And it looks
So
like
clutch.
Crescent will be taking a turtle soup for themselves, potentially, unless we see a red tree battle over here. Dance is in a bit of the trouble here, as a Moni Fury coming in. Retribution from Gimme Fanny just gives him enough time to just go in with a boost. And there it is, another electrifying beats on Sue this time. And Nanukin winning a 1v1 here, cuts it really close. And that's it, just Crescent might give us a game 3. Kure is there, but unfortunately, not much he can do apart to get poked by that Astro Recall and just take it like a champ.
Hey, I don't think they can disrespect someone like that and get away with it. That's what the side of Crescent Garden is saying. You think you want to match your skins? We're going to give you the defeat in this game. But only time will tell, because yes, they are up by 3K right now, or 2.5. But it's still early in the game, early minutes, about 6 minutes into the game. If they get one good pick off, and I think that can lead to a snowball indeed.
It could. Looks like a lane swap is coming here, as the Bruno will be going in for the XP lane instead. But Kebab is taking a really risky fight here, cutting it close, and
Ooh.
Deep will be taken out here by Gimme Fanny. Just finish him out. Said nope, take your balls back in your pants, and just puts him in his place. But Danzy on the other hand, Phantom Execution taking out Kebab here. But unfortunately Yukati, never mind, escaped just in time. See you with the Way of Dragon.
Oh.
Hackdog with a snipe. This could potentially save the joy. And Gimme Fanny just gets out. What a save coming from Hackdog. That Astro Recall couldn't get any better.
The Astro Recall was right on target. Talk about a sniper from the long range, maximum range impact. And that damage was something that they had to eat. A windstorm coming? No, does not commit to that fight because he understands that Cheeky doesn't have the damage. Needs to buy some more time. Has the Genius Wand. Seems like he's going for the glowing one at the moment. The only time will tell, will they have the damage?
Let's see here, as another turtle is coming up. That's the third bowl of a turtle soup right there. So we're having a whole buffet coming up, as the electrifying beast from Gimme Fanny is coming in. Astro Recall missed by Hackdog. Danzy's looking for a steal, unfortunately does not make it. Volume Fury coming in from Levi, taking Sue out. Sue does flicker, but is that enough? Nope, Windstorm is there to interrupt the side of Crescent, and ooh, just cuts it really close. Sue gets out and barely any HP left, and it looks like they might potentially lose the mid lane unless Nanokin does not commit to a hit here. But we'll have to defend a top lane against Danzy, so there is a 1v1 up there. Or Danzy's got to retreat over there on the other side. Deep is in trouble, and they dive deep for this man specifically, going in for another Way of Dragon, but a Purify from Hackdog coming in, and Kure on the other hand does try to get Kebab here. He is hungry but does not get the food he needs, and it looks like it might come to a halt. Never mind, Nikki and Soon still going in. They do want to pick up Windstorm, pretty good one coming in, but barely gets Hackdog here. He gets out just in time, and Gimme Fanny is stacking up his beats once again. Does have an electrifying beat, or no, he doesn't. Never mind, he does, and does use it. Almost gets Cheeky once again. Cheeky is on 1 HP, not even Lethal Ignition could take out this man right now. And looks like this might come to a halt. Never mind, Mountain Fury again coming into the flicker from Levi. Almost gets to, and Iconic just escaping on 1 HP over here. Continuously taking out Kebab here. Gets himself a free dish, a free side dish, which is a kebab there on the side. But they're just escaping on 1 HP, one after another. We see Deep, we see Nikki, we see Kure. Like, what?
It's just coming down to the fact that they're so hungry. But Gimme Fanny able to get out there with the rhythm and the beats at the same time to give that extra bit of movement speed. But the snipe coming in, Astral Recall, that was a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Anyway, another Astral Recall hitting Deep this time. The snipes are on point from Hackdog. Looks like he got that juicy aim on them.
You know, you can call it whatever, but I feel like the MVP for this game has to be Hackdog. The first game with that Mystic Gushes and projectiles, and right now with the Astral Recalls, Astral Echo coming out at the right time, Jeet Kundo, they're trying to get something, but not able to. Gimme Fanny going in deep, all the way of the dragon, though, coming out, flickering out of the way.
Is in trouble. torn
That
apart memory just doesn't let him out of here. Nanokin is there just in time. And looks like Nanokin is comfortable on the Brody as he is now dominating the lane. They
that
have to take care of that Brody.
yeah, that memory was not something that to take lightly. Torn apart memory with these astral recalls. Ooh, hoo, hoo. These
That's
damages stacking up right now.
looks like they do get themselves a cup of water here as the Lord is shaped like one to be honest. And my stream froze
Oh,
unfortunately.
Astral Echo coming out. They're trying to do something at the moment. Gimme Fanny going in deep, electrifying beats with the rhythm. Last Insanity being popped. That's a double kill going in
Ooh.
with that true damage. Deep here might get caught. Windblade coming out. Windstorm at the same time. And no
Oh,
one Fury misses everyone. Deep here got caught. 3-for-1 trade. Deep
what
goes
a
down as well.
fight!
That is a killing spree for Hack Dog indeed. They get the turn in the process. The Lord is coming down. Danzy can only watch. Can't really do much. Punctures his way out of there. And seems like Team Iconic Crew are falling apart. Because right now, if I was Crescent Garden, I would say welcome to the Garden of Eden. Because at the moment, they want to take this game. They're going for it. The mid lane is going down. Will it? No, it's not. Sue here wants to catch someone with the way of the dragon, but he getting chunked down with these corrosive marks. That snipe coming in.
Oh my
Astral recall.
gosh!
That's another bit damage coming in, but they're able to defend the Lord, and that was a really good series of play coming in from Hackdog, coming in from the side of Crescent Garden. They are not to be joked around it. Yes, you can beat us in a 1v1 game. You can beat us in the land of Dawn, but don't disrespect us like this by taking these same skins, because we are here to win, not to just play.
What a fight! What a long fight! What a great cast from Kronos here! This is just intense. This is too much to take in.
That was it was something out of the ordinary, because right now the titles have turned, the tide has turned. The wave is on the side of Team Crescent Garden. Juicy Kebab,
Looks like
last and Saturday once again popping it, and they get the kill. And now he flickers his way out of there. Cheeky, not doing the damage that's needed in this game, but being the one that takes it instead. Falls down once again, and Sue can only watch, because at this point, Cho really needs to be not seen on the map, but the only thing that you can see on the map is Cho, and Dan's here trying to dance his way out of there. 45 seconds, 40 seconds on the Lord. Yes, Cheeky will be back for that, but I have no clue if they'll be able to get any sort of priority.
that's tough for the side of Iconic Crew. They can only hope. They can hope for a mistake. But looks like one is not coming soon here. As for the side of Crescent, they said, nah, you got on our bad side now, and just dominating one fight after another. They're even like 9k ahead in gold, and this time they're showing dominance. But let's see here. Let's see how this is gonna play out as the Lord is coming up in 7 seconds as we speak.
You know what, Hockey? If you look at the KDA, right? Look at the 4 kills that was gotten by the side of Iconic Crew. Ooh, that Astral Recall. Once again, the damage. But going back to the 4 kills they got, it was all on the juicy kebabs. They were so hungry. They wanted to get the kebab. They forgot about the rest of the buffet. And now, because of that, too late to grab any pieces, because right now you have a Brody that's on 302. You have a Novaria 408. And let's not forget this Joy, who's been coming out of nowhere with a 208. But here, looks like Kebab wants to go down once again, just being the distraction. And as much as they can, but on the other side, Danzy trying to dance his way out. Will he fall? They're getting distracted by one after the other. Minoan Fury coming in, catches only one. The flickers there, but the torn apart memory almost gets the kill. Not being used yet. The damage coming in from Nanokin is just too much to deal with. And right now, they're focusing their attention on the Lord. Sue is trying to do as much as he can to be a distraction, but he can only watch, because right now tries to go in, but being zoned out by Levi. That's a free Lord. They did get a 1 trade.
That's amazing. As much as we would say that Hackdog is the MVP, you gotta give some credit to the one and only Kebab. Such a great distraction for the side of Crescent here. He's playing X-Work pretty aggressively and pretty well as well. Like, look at him. He just last
true
Insanity
damage.
coming in, followed up by Gary Fan. He does not catch it in time and just just it's Kebab at its finest. We've seen Kebab do this a lot of time, where he's just super aggressive on that X-Borg and just goes in, balls in deep, and just being the best distraction a man could ever have. And that
Yep.
is what's causing Iconic trouble, because it kind of like wastes resources for them for what's ever coming, like whatever coming next. They don't have to take the fight because they can't. And looks like a Lord is coming on a mid lane inhibitor. Aster Rico from Hackdog with the Echo as well. Increase the hitbox, and a flicker with the last insight from Kebab does miss, unfortunately. And looks like Phantom Execution. Desi on the backline is going for the one and only Hackdog. Will he be getting the kill?
Ooh,
Never mind. Taking
oh!
out a Nanukin. Taken out deep here. The Hackdog, unfortunately, is shut down. But is this enough or not? Let's see here as the base is ending, and it's GG's. It is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Iconic versus Crescent here, and we do have ourselves a game number 3. What a match that was! It's just
Um,
like Crescent said, no, you can play normally, but if you come to disrespect, we're not gonna take that lightly and just put it on you instead. And they did disrespect Iconic here. They put them back in their bronze. Look at this. So far, it just went from Iconic to just no one remembers them anymore. So let's see if they can climb back on game number 3 here. What are your opinion on this game?
I mean, if you looked at the draft, right, apart from the fact that they had this skin thing going on, they had a good draft. I don't think they had a bad draft at all. They had a good draft. They had really good EXP laner. They had a good jungler. They had the aggressiveness in the goal lane. I think what Su should have done is, instead of being a nuisance in towards the mid laner, he should have. But yes, because you can play Cho aggressive. You want to put Cho aggressive where he can be aggressive. So you want to shove these lanes down the goal lane to make sure Nanokin doesn't really get enough time to actually go ahead and get that goal lane power spike. But unfortunately, not focusing their attention onto Nanokin, who proved to be a decisive point towards the end. Because he is the goal laner. You want him not to get fed. That's the name of the game right now. Cut down the
Yep.
gold and you can win the game. But looking at how Hackdog played, though, he played absolutely out of his mind or her mind. I'm not sure who Hackdog is. Hats off to you indeed. But dog, you played an amazing game. That is
The
a
MVP himself.
clinical display in this series so far. The first game, amazing play with Gore, just didn't have enough support towards the end. The second game, playing the support role to the ultimate with those maximum ranges Astral recalls. The damage is there to say 28%, 68,000 damage, the highest in the team from the mage, as it should be. And now also going for that burst build with that lightning truncheon divine glaive combination. Oh man, it was just a
Uh,
spectacle to watch this game.
it was, I mean, not even it was just a bloodbath. This was for me. This was a bloodbath. It just like going on a rampage, fight after fight after fight. It's just such an aggressive match coming from Crescent and dominating every fight. Not even like something going wrong. So yeah, let's see if we're gonna have a game number 3 here. I will be seeing you during the game. And we're finally back for game number 3 here. I am once again joined by my favorite caster now, Kronos.
Hey, hockey. It's just been two games, 3 games now. Can't be your favorite already, my friend. We got a
Or-
long road down this Crown League. Week 5 we are in right now, and the last game for the night. Crescent Garden, iconic crew. Swap places again. Crescent Garden on the blue side, iconic crew on the red. Only time will tell how this has been going and how this will go down. Because right now we got Savage Moms going around cutting internets off. At the same time, you get this Hanzo being taken out of the draft and Fanny. Nothing new here. They don't want to give them their comfort picks, and especially with these pickoffs. And I think Iconic Crew don't want to be playing games this time.
Let's see here. As for the side of Iconic, are they gonna now take the game seriously and go for just a 2-1 here?
Hey, you gotta text them like, hey, Abyss is still available. And you know what do you call that? Uh, the Zodiac signs are still available.
Lightborn,
Maybe
Venom,
Lightborn is still available. Venom, we
Blazing.
got
Yeah.
exactly. You got a whole set of skins that they can choose to pick from. But right now they gotta get it down. They gotta know what's up. They
They
need
could
to
also
get
do like
something
one
going.
from each. Like one hero per
To live is to trick the
skin.
I mean,
liver.
at that point, it's
Always
just a
on the
game.
way.
Come on, bro. Come on,
Yeah, that's
come on,
true.
hockey. That's just a random game. Then. I mean, let's
Just
forget all about that, folks. I mean, right now, I like this Faramis band coming through. I feel like the side of Garden, Crescent Garden, sniffed something out coming from IC, want to take out this Faramis, and they want to take out this Matilda. So now this Faramis band, right? This Faramis and this Hanzo band leaves a lot of things open. Let's see what's open, hockey. You got the Guinevere, you
I
got this
mean
Ruby, you got
the
the
Ruby, the
Barats.
Gwen, the Aurora, the Barrett, the Nana, the Cece, the Arlott, there's a lot still. The roamers are still on the line, like Amino, Kaja, Diggy, Tig. So there is a lot of picks here.
Horology is my
Oh,
craft.
and there this
Diggy is my
Diggy as
name.
we speak, and the roamer is taken out here.
You know, I feel like the carry is still gonna be a problem. So
I'm
Guinevere,
bored
they
with
don't want to
daddy
deal with that. So I was gonna say that's something you do not want to give away because only because of the gap that you can close, the gap closer with that spatial migration, gonna be such a big problem when it comes to team fights and pickoffs especially. So Hackdog, show us something again. You know, you showed us the Gord, you showed us this Novaria. I want to see something special
We,
coming
we
out.
saw the dog in him and he
I
still might
know
have
what is
more,
your
but
name.
Nano can here go with a carry on the first pick for the side of Crescent Garden.
I told you this carry is gonna be a big problem indeed.
Yep. Especially for Nanukin. I don't know if you know this, but Nanukin, like I said on the first match, is one of the best gold laners that I've seen on this league. A reply though, coming in from Iconic Crew as they do take the Mino and the CC, going in with a bit of beefy first two picks here. I quite like that. But Kebab here, look at him showing that X-Borg. There it is, the distraction of all time.
Yeah, I think you can say that the MVP was this Hackdog with the Novaria, but I like it like you said, if this distraction wasn't available with this export XP lane to a perfect T, dotting his I's, crossing his T's, making sure that he is able to provide that split push potential and being that having that ability to soak up the damage when it comes to these team fights, playing his role to a perfect T. And right now we have once again a Valentina in the Land of Dawn, ready to take this Minoan Fury. I think it's been a constant, hasn't it been, hockey? Like if there's a Minotaur, there's the
There's a
Valentina.
Valentina. Yes.
Exactly.
I think same
Ooh.
does also apply. It depends on the mage as well. Like, if they did go for an Aurora there, they would have also taken the Valentina or a Nana. But mainly it is for the Minotaur. And looks like we are jumping in for the second ban phase here, as the
Hey, hey,
Novaria is
hey!
picked
Don't.
by Bloods.
I
By
was
the
about to
way,
say, don't just shrug off this Novaria pick. Come
yep,
on.
I was about to say right now, with Novaria pick coming in from Bloods, and keep in mind, this is Bloods' first game in the league, and it's a third match against Crescent Garden. I wonder how he's gonna perform.
Yeah.
For Iconic here, they do have two swaps, and they have used both of them. one early on in the league, and now this was the second one, which was for Bloods instead of Irie.
You know, it's a big moments, a big personality step up. It seems like Blood's here wants to get first
I'm
blood in
power
this
like a
game
card.
three. Picking up this Novaria, want to show Hack Dog, hey, I know you got those maximum range astral recalls, but I'm gonna show you how to do it even
Spell as
better.
I
And
see
right
it.
now,
Hey,
taking away the Sigriel, taking away Kaja, and this band's coming in from the side of Team Crescent Garden, being the
Gaze
Claude, the Nates, and I am
upon
and
the
loving
then
these
empty
bands.
void.
there it is. Do you know they're going serious when Dance takes the Nolan over here once again for the side of Iconic, and a reply coming in from Crescent as a glue is shown. Oh, how long has it been since I actually saw glue in a match?
Hey man, I haven't seen this booger in a long time. I haven't seen this booger in a
This
long time.
booger.
I am telling you, this green ugly booger here is gonna be a menace. But do they really want to pick it up in the
I
EXP lane?
nicknamed him at some point like Glue and his little shitlets.
You know, but I, if they actually go for a glue here, they'll be sacrificing on a lot of damage. They're putting a lot of eggs into one basket, and that basket is Nano Kid. I understand this Angela pickup, but this glue goes to show they want to put these baskets. They want to make this Nanokin shine in the late game, but deep here, from
Deep.
afar, full barrage is going to be in play this game.
That Ixia pick a bit too fast and a bit too good actually, especially against the glue here. So I don't I mean I have confidence that Iconic could take this one ever so casually. Thanks to just Danzy on the Nolan here, it's just more than enough for them to cause a lot of trouble.
I mean, think about it. Yes, Nolan is a really good assassin, one of the top assassins in the game, if not the top assassin in the game. But when you're going against a mobile mage, against Valentina, who has the ability to provide you that terrify, that CC is there. So you have to be really careful and make sure you get your skills on point. Otherwise, it's going to be a big problem when it comes to this game, especially now as folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are here in the land of Dawn. Game number three in this best of three series. We're in Crescent Garden versus Iconic Crew, Week 5, Crown League, Hockey beside me, Chronos here.
Hello.
Hockey, what do you think's gonna happen right now?
I also gonna say the same thing as last time. It could possibly be a one-sided match, especially when the side of Crescent do lack a lot of damage, so they do have to play carefully here and not afford any mistakes.
Yeah, and you can see right now, the jungle being taken out quite quickly, and they're going for the strategy once again. Get that goal, get the other buff, come to the red buff, and make sure you get that faster. And now you can see the rotation speed coming out, Hockey.
Yup, there it is. Looks like they are able to contest and get that 4 fast for Kebab here. And could potentially lead to a early gank and an early rotation output. So let's see here, as Danzy is a bit late on his buff, they do not help them here to clear as fast as he can. But it's a Nolan against an Exborg matchup
Ooh.
again, and could be another early engage, as Danzy is trying to catch Levi
Yeah,
here and be
that's
going for
that's
the
all
first
she
blood.
wrote.
There it is, the fracture is triggered. First blood coming in, and another kill from Zio on Kebab here. Does taunt a bit, terrified here. Cutting it really close here, but will have to retreat. And Gimme Fanny is there now. He does have everything. In slam, 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 pass, pass, but not the split, split, which is the most important.
I think it's gonna be a problem when it comes to the fact that this early game
Oh,
damage from Dan's here, almost getting that kill, uses the fracture to get out of harm's way as well, taking a little quiet himself. But at the moment, I think in the early game, Kebab was biting off more than he can chew, going for that early poke, which was unnecessary, realizing that he has the advantage in EXP. But if he was just able to go for that smart rotation and get that early one off, meanwhile in the bot lane, you see Corey here taken really low, and now they have the turtle priority because seems like the EXP laner from the side of Team Iconic Crew will have to recall. There it is, slam slam, grab grab, trying to do as much as they can. But Sue here on point with his Minotaur. Once again, Dan's not really sure Hockey. He wants to go for it. Fracture is
he
available. He's
is
gonna
looking
go
for
for it
it.
just to get a
Looks for the
harm's
fracture to
way.
get out, as Head Dog does use IMU to get him on Fury on Sue, but does not get anyone in return. Both Monium Furies have been triggered, and looks like Kebab is looking for an aggressive last insanity here as we speak. Going for the steal, unfortunately does not get it outreadied by Danzy, but Levi on the other will be taking Danzy out as there it is! The grab and a split taken out, the one and only Kore here, unfortunately, and Sua as well taken out, picked up by Kebab, and they'll be going for an invade here, and not much Blood can do apart from just watch here. Is he gonna steal it?
I think he will. No, he has to.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
he
it's really
does.
close.
He does. He does. He gets that blue buff indeed. As right now, we can see the EXP difference coming in. Level 6 to level 5. Even after getting that slightly lead from the side of, getting that blue buff, Danzier still has the EXP advantage thanks to those kills that he got and the assists in the early game. And right now, all goes to show how these team fights will go down because they're trying to do their best here. No team has the advantage. Yes, Nanokin taken down quite low, but Deep here has the attention from his teammates. He needs to have that power spike. Not such an early game strong marksman, but there it is. Dan taken quite low, going off. Their last insanity was popped as well. Doing as much as they can. Seems like
Really?
it is going down to the wire.
Really close here. Dan's on several occasions just on HP, pretty aggressive on that Nolan and barely gets out. So he's playing a really risky game here, to be honest, but one that works out pretty well for him.
Yeah, high risk, high reward indeed. That's what the side of Iconic Crew are going for, trying to be iconic as per their name. But there it is, Hackdog getting out of harm's way, but will he go down? Terrified, right on point. That's what I was talking about. The fracture is there. Enough damage. Full barrage being used as well, flickering out of harm's way. Hard guard wasn't even needed. That's some good communication, but Blood's here. Almost getting that Astral Recall on point as Valentina is able to get out of harm's way. They're focusing their attention into the mid lane, and there's this pass coming through. The split is up. They're trying to go and grab onto somebody, and yes, he does, but Sue here getting out of harm's way. I've never seen that. You get a grab, you get a hard guard, and now you're going to get that damage going in. Sue here taking quite low, but Gimme Fanny will be out of there. Dan's using the fracture to get out of harm's way. They get that kill. There's the Minon Fury. That's the double kill going in towards Deep, and right now Dan's here trying to get out of harm's way. Fracture coming out. They get that kill. A 3-for-0. And that was a clinical display when it comes to Iconic Crew. They were playing around last game, but it doesn't seem like they want to play around this one.
Like I said, it is serious when he gets that Nolan, and that pretty aggressive play coming in from Gimme Fanny here with a grab going under town on Sue, but does in return get punished, unfortunately. And Iconic Crew are not joking around, they are iconic for real. So let's see here as on the bot lane side, Gimme Fanny is potentially in trouble as he'll have to give up tower if they don't go for it. And looks like, never mind, he can take it over himself with a slam pass, heal up a bit and clear as well. Be safe here. But on the other side, Dance is planning to go for Nanokin there. He knows how good Nanokin is. And he needs to neutralize Nanokin at all costs, and there it is with the fracture on Nanokin. Nanokin the flicker, it gets saved also by the hard guard here. Engage will have to come to a halt here. He's unable to chase. Both teams will be disciplined, will be going back, farming route a bit, and let's see if they could be patient for the next turtle.
That was some clutch hard guard coming in right on point to save Nanokin. Dan's here, the assassin like he should be. Being a nuisance and being such a big threat, making sure that they don't get the information that they need, doesn't realize where they are, and the next thing you know is just a big fracture coming out with those rifts and going down indeed. As they are focusing their attention on towards the gold lane once again, getting that turret for free. And now, meanwhile, on the other side, Kore being immobilized here will go down. Vengeance is being popped as well. Actually able to survive, but no, will not. Goes down to the smart missiles coming out from the X-Borg. And right now, trying to get as much as they can from that turret. But Dan's here trying to find that kill on to Give Me Fanny, but not able to find him. Gets the rifts down. Last Insanity being popped. Fractures his way out of harm's way. And actually able to survive, but Give Me Fanny using the passive to get that health up and staying to make sure to defend that turret. Sue here gets the Despair Stomp on. Will they get the Astral Recall coming out? Not able to get the target. 6 seconds until the turtle spawns. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Terrified, Deep going down low. and making sure he's able to survive. Will he go down? Nanokin, Speedy Light Wheels will not be able to save him. Hard Guard is there. Oh my god, the damage coming in from
Just
Corey is not enough. Nanokin able to survive. Will he? Yes, he does, and so does Corey. That was so clutch coming in. And next, focus your attention on the turtle, folks, because Juicy Kebab wants to make sure he gets this one. Doesn't. Misses out on the Retribution battle, and that one goes to Dan's for nothing. There it is, going in. Last Insanity being popped once again. The Rifts are there to provide the damage, getting out of harm's way. Minoan Fury knocks up 4. Sue gets the 5th knockup. Everyone getting up and down. The trampoline effect is in play, folks, as right now they will get him, but for what cost indeed, as Dan's will get 1 kill, will go down himself. They get 2 for 2 in the process. And right now, the split is in play. Will we see Gimme Fanny grab onto somebody as King Corey is there to zone them out? But Bloods here doing as much as he can with those Astral Recalls. The snipes have been on point, and I think, Hockey, this has been a fantastic game so far.
this is true. Pretty contested so far. The most contested game I've seen so far in the series. Crescent versus Iconic. They're both punishing each other pretty equally. They're both playing pretty well, and I'm just speechless for this. Truly, one of the matches to watch out for. One of the matches that you will remember and talk about later. Like, oh, I remember that match against Iconic versus Crescent. It was such a close match. So let's see here. Blood, on the other hand, though, is playing just as good as the last Novaria here. You know, keeping it safe, keeping the vision clean, the snipes clean over here with the Astral Recall. But well, not for this one, unfortunately. And
Yeah.
looks like we do have a Lord coming up in 30 seconds, and then both teams will have to survive for the upcoming Lord here. And Danzy being such a nuisance here for the side of Crescent.
Yeah, I know, but it gives. Oh wait, the engage. They're terrified coming in. Dan's trying to bait somebody out. He does bait
There
Hack
it
Dog,
is.
flickered out of the way. Minoan stop coming in, trying to do as much as they can. Juicy Kebab trying to be the distraction, but this time he is the jungler, almost getting his Faraga armor down, but does not. Give me Fanny here, being a nuisance once again with the Glabram's last pass. And trying to get the split off. There it is. And now getting able to flicker out of harm's way deep. Minoan Fury with the full barrage coming out. There it is. The triple knockup that we want to see. But he will get a kill in the process. Minoan Fury coming from Hack Dog, but to no avail. As in the back line, Kebab trying to go for deep, but not able to do anything. Gets caught between a rock and a hard place. Will he go down? Does he have the last chance to get out of it? No, he does not. Dan's trying to cover his retreat, but now will go down. Frog armor has gone. And now the Astral Recall was there to provide the zone. The zoning, the positioning coming in from Iconic Crew has been on point this game.
Danzy especially staying on that back line and preventing the rest of the team here, Crescent Garden, to just fight any further. They're unable to back up whoever goes in too deep. And that shows the punishment coming in from Iconic here. Now it looks like a Lord fight is coming up as Gimme Fanny with a flicker goes in with a split, is trying to get a grab on deep here. We'll be getting it just in time. Will he go? No, there it is on deep, grab coming in, pulling in, and we'll be getting the kill. No, never mind. Bloods does take Gimme Fanny on top of deep here, and looks like they will have to recover here for the Lord as Kebab is back up.
Yeah, that was the sacrificial play that he had to make. Give me Fanny, making sure that they don't get the Lord, being the distraction, because they know they don't want to give up the power, the play, and the map control so early and so easily. Because now you have Kebab here who wants to go for the Lord. He wants to make sure he gets that contestant. Sue doing as much as he can to provide that zone, and Bloods being the distraction with those hidden damage. A full barrage coming out quite early here. Not sure what Deep is thinking, but there it is, the fracture. Dan's gets the kill on towards Hack Dog. Flicker Minoan stop coming in. Minoan Fury being used. The trampoline is there. Double kill going in towards Dan's right now, who's dancing around in these team fights. It's so hard to see. Yo-Yo Blitz coming out from this CC once again, but Nano can only not do much, because Gimme Fanny here, I'm not sure what he's thinking. There he is. Carpet, Rock, and a hard play. Should be able to go down quite easily. Yes, they do. Kill goes to the CC this time. Corey picking up and playing the role of the XP laner to a T.
I'm gonna just say, Dance is dancing on the dance floor here on this match, having his fun on the Nolan, picking one after another. It's just his match. This is Dance Crew.
Hey, I told you, step up 1, 2, 3, 4, don't matter, man. We have he
Yeah,
dance here that's dancing around with this Nolan 624 on his KDA.
that's insane. And we have Sue over here just bouncing the side of Crescent here, one after another. It's just inappropriate at this point, actually.
It's
A
that
lot of bounce.
trampoline effect.
It's a tramp. I haven't seen that much jiggle since I opened my Instagram. Like, damn. So let's see. Let's see how it's gonna go here now as the Lord is up here for the side of Iconic Crew. The mid lane is going to close in. Looks like they are not going to push the top lane though. They're gonna leave it for the buffed waves instead. Or never mind. As we speak here, Deep is taking position here for the full barrage.
Ooh.
Ooh, Fracture coming in from Dance. Looks like they're preparing for an engage. Su does not have his Flicker, but does have his Mani and Fury. King Kurave beside Su here, gets the curtain call in on Kebab, tries to take his Faraga armor. Full barrage coming in a bit too early from Deep here, but unfortunately a Flicker coming in from Gimme Fanny. Ooh, Aster Echo coming in alongside the one and only Kebab with the last Insanity taken out Deep over here, but a reply coming in, the Mani and Fury coming in from the one and only your favorite Minotaur taking out Su
2 for
here, but
1.
Nanukin saves the fight here, takes out the Minotaur, takes out the waves, and looks like it's gonna be another long game for us.
Oh, watch Dangier, watch Dangier. Spinning light wheel comes out. Will he have the speedy light wheel? He doesn't have that extra bit of movement speed that he needs. There is Hackdog.
Oh,
Fracture. Will that be a double? That's a mega kill. The Minoan Fury coming out from Hackdog. Indeed, they get that kill as well. The Astral Recall was in effect. They're so low, but they're able to survive even after the last Insanity. The Recall taunts coming in from Bloods. He knows this is his first game in the tournament, but in what a series, and what a timing. We understand internet problems are a thing, but you don't need to have that excuse when you have such good form playing this game. Bloods doing the work.
looks like Bloods did take the MVP spot to himself. He said, "Don't worry, Nicky, I'm keeping the MVP consistency over here," and is playing ever so greatly on that Novaria.
Yeah, the Novaria has been on point so far. It's still proving to be a big mage in this meta. And right now, but don't count out the side of Crescent Garden. They've been doing really well. They have been holding their own, able to defend that Lord coming down the mid lane. But look at Dan's once again being the problem. Fracture able to get that kill out of there.
Fracture and the
Dog.
Astral Recall just melting Hagdog down, making him 153 here, telling him, "Nope, stay down like a dog over there." Unfortunate for Hagdog. Let's see if he can recover for this though, or will the game end a bit too soon as another Astral Recall coming in from Bloods here, poking Nanukin and Kebab hard as he can here.
Yo, poking as hard as he can is what they can do. Because right now, Iconic Crew proving to us that why they are the Iconic Crew, one of the top teams in the league, making sure that they can do as much as they can. Going for the Lord, Kebab trying to go in for the steal. Will he be able to? No, they don't. That's the retribution. Secures the Lord by Dancy for Team Iconic Crew. And right now, Crescent Garden can only watch because the Lord is going to spawn in the next 2 seconds, folks. There's the minion wave coming in. There's the Lord marching down the mid lane.
I'm pretty excited like this. A top team versus Crescent. I mean, listen, if you're Crescent, if you're down, the only way to go is up, and so the top team is also here. So we're kind of stuck in a top paradox. Let's see who will come out of this victorious right now. The mid lane will be taken out here by the Lord. The charge coming in, taking the inhibitor. Astro Echo coming in. Bloods does unfortunately misses the Astro Recall, and looks like Dance alongside Kore on the bot lane side here, planning to go for Nanukin here. And
That's
we'll
the
be waiting
play.
patiently. Dance is in a really bad position. Almost gets taken down. Nanukin with the shutdown here. The speedy light wheel continues to fight on King Kore, but King Kore will be jumping in time just to interrupt Kebab here a bit. Try to take out his Faraga armor alongside Siu, and looks like he will be having to use last Insanity. Never mind, we'll just accept his Faraga armor taken out here. And there it is, the Flicker Mani Fury, given the trampoline effect also coming from Hagdog as well, the Mani Fury from the IMU. And a full barrage, questionable here, coming in from Deep. And ooh, what a snipe coming in from Blood with that Astral Recall. We have a grab here from Gimme Fanny on Deep, is going in for the backline. But unfortunately, it's not enough to save him. He will be taken out here pretty easily here by Deep Bloods and Kore. There it is. They're also going in for Nanukin as the curtain call is used on him. And they could potentially end this.
Yeah, they're trying to end this.
They could. Look at this. Deep is on the tower here. Nanukin is pretty low on HP as the curtain call is triggered. And there it is. GG Iconic Crew. What a game!
Hey, like the skill of CC says of themselves, it's a performance delight. Towards the end, going around that yo-yo, being that frontline presence, appealing for the team, which was so important towards the end of the game. And I think this game got us really thirsty, didn't it, Hockey?
They did. What a match! Got us really tired, really hyped up. I love this match, and I enjoyed casting alongside you as well, Kronos. What a stream today!
Yeah, Hockey has been so amazing thus far. Chronos coming into the stream to get the cast going. It's gonna be hype. We got Hockey as well. We got the dream
Hey,
team going right now.
the dream
You know,
duo.
the dream duo. You got Scottie Pippen, you got Michael Jordan, you got Shaq, you got Kobe, you got Marcelo, you got Cristiano Ronaldo. It's the team, guys. You got Angel Di Maria, you got Lionel Messi. It's all about the duos that put in the work. But right now, let's not take away any credit coming in from Iconic Group. They played a fantastic game indeed.
They did, in fact, and they did uh catch any mistakes coming in from Crescent and was able to punish that perfectly. So well played to them, catching those little details, able to take advantage to that. Iconic Crew truly dominated that match micro-wise. Apart from that, it was a great stream. Thank you, Kronos, for joining me here today. And before I end the stream, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you like the stream if you want to rewatch it anytime soon. Also, check out our Discord server. You're free to join. We always have a lot of fun there. Check out the TikTok channel. Make sure you follow us. There will be uploading a lot of clips. And I will see you next time.
Peace and love, baby.